All right, let's get this started. Good morning, everybody. I am waiting for my special guest to arrive. That is the beautiful S.Y.N.A, aka Miss Nadia A, to join us, and that's going to be very interesting. I'm looking forward to that platform. Uh, she gets up here. Morning to everybody joining us today. I have just started. I have barely got any sleep this morning, so see what's going on. Meanwhile, while I'm waiting for her to arrive, uh, let's do a recap of last night. Toya's here. If Nadia doesn't come early, then me and Toya will start our platform. Breakfast at Toya's. I know a lot of people enjoy that platform. Good morning, Brooklyn, New York boy to support his girl. Toya's here. Morning to everybody. Longo Savage is here. Good morning, my brother. Good morning to everybody. Toya, I'm gonna drop the link for you. You can join us. Miss V is here. Good morning, my love. The beautiful Miss V is here. Drop the link for Toya in a second. Beautiful Miss V is here. It's good to see her. I was talking about her again last night. I was on Wednesday night. Hardest working sister in show business. No doubt about that. Hey, Miss V. Uh, we told Laro last night. Um, I think it was who was up here last night? It was Nadia and Miss Cajun recommended Laro to go to you to teach him how to edit. 'Cause he's about to start his channel. So let Toya come up here in a second. You know, you learn new things along the way, and one thing I learned how to do is do a little pasting. So I just want to say that again, and she thinks that I'm blowing smoke up her behind, but uh, Miss V has taught me a lot about self motivation, and I'm not lying about that. She's taught me a lot about how to motivate yourself to make yourself better, and that's going to help me along the way. Sometimes it takes different people who do something similar to what you're doing to open your eyes to make you better. Boy, 13 people has hit me up since. Toya, good morning. Brooklyn boy, Brooklyn, New York boy, good morning. Savage, good morning. Beautiful Miss V, good morning. Let's get Toya up here. Miss V, you want to join us? You can. Anyone can join us until Nadia gets here. If Nadia doesn't come, then me and Toya will just rock this for a while, as long as she has. Yeah, I'm going to go back outside and take me another long walk. A nice brisk day out here. The link is in there for anybody who wants to come up and say hello. I'm flattered. I said something last night when I was talking to Miss Nadia, who, if you have not caught this woman's talent, oh my God, she made a soap. It was breathtaking. She gets up at her. My first guest is my co-host on Saturday mornings. She is styling and profiling lately. The beautiful Miss Toya is in the building.
Good morning.
Good morning, gorgeous. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I mean, last night, only what 2 weeks ago, she stole the show. Juan Z is in the building. I'll be in your show tonight, bro. I'll definitely be in your chat room tonight, Juan. I'm dying to see this show.
It's not a threat, it's a promise.
Yes. Uh, Bunny stole the show 2 weeks ago when me and you were on, when she was
Yeah,
up
she
here with
did.
us.
She did.
Last night, Nadia gave me 3.5 hours, and she didn't have to do that because I was supposed to interview her today,
Okay.
and to have her up there last night, he even had Laurel on his knees, and
Oh,
she is
wow.
here. So come on up, baby. You're the star. Come on up.
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
dropped the
drop
link.
down. I'm
You
gonna
want to
drop
drop
down.
down?
I'm
Sure.
just yeah, because I want her to cook. And I just want to say before I drop down, Nadia is an amazing spirit.
Oh yes, she
Um,
is.
the beauty from her emanates even without having met her in the physical. I can tell that she's a beautiful spirit, and I know that this interview is going to be great. I wish you both the best, and I'll talk to you
Appreciate that
later.
from you. Thank you, baby.
All right.
Try like um 10 your time, baby. I should be done with the beautiful one. She is here. I'm gonna get her up here. Brooklyn boy is going nuts over Nadia. The link is in there, my love. Brooklyn boy is going crazy. So I can tell who he supports, waiting for Nadia to get up here. Yeah, take your time, baby. You stole the show last night. Toya's getting ready for her show after we have Nadia up here. I'll email Toya when it's ready to go, or she probably be watching in the audience. So since he is here, Juan Z's is here. He's in the building. Brooklyn Boy is in the building. He's gonna have an awesome platform tonight. Did I say hello to Brooklyn Boy? Yes, I did. I am Juan Z's. I love doing one of my favorite intros. And my boy. Z's in the building. You are a big supporter, bro. There's nothing wrong with that. This woman bought Laurel of all people. Don't worry about it, baby. I love you. You know that, Miss V. You know I love you. Don't worry about a damn thing. Like I said, I ride and die with you, baby. I ride and die with you. But let me say what I told the audience. I said that you motivate me to make myself better. Oh yeah, you do, baby girl. You certainly do. I don't speak what I don't mean. You know, you got a lot of people that they say one thing, but they mean the other. I don't do that. When I say something, I mean it. Oh, yeah. You're going to be seeing Lara in your room very soon. Nadia will be up here in a minute. She's going to be showing her greatness. And guys, I know we're men. Appreciate what she's going to show off because she does it like Miss V does her shit handmade. I told people last night about Miss V. And I know that guys don't. And I'll say this: guys in the spirit, they don't mind me bragging about Miss V at all. They respect Miss V's work ethic, just like they respect my work ethic. You know. And let me say this again: I want to thank everybody in the clouds in the chat who comes up here to kick it with me. I have gotten, believe this, folks, in just 14 months. I have over 16,000 hours. So you know I'm putting in the work. Miss V's putting in the work. Nadia's putting in the work. Toya is beginning to take off now. She's putting in the work. Miss Cajun is beginning to take off. Sheila E's taking off. Uh, Bunny Beach, all these sexy women have taken off. And Ron Z's already got over 100 subscribers. He's climbing up the ladder. And if he keeps doing what he's doing, and he's gonna have a hell of a show tonight. I can tell you that right now about the black community. I will be in that room tonight. 'Cause I'm not gonna be doing nothing tonight. As far as Ninjaville goes, I will have 3 shows this week. 2 of them on women, 1 of them on men, and I think the first one, which will be Tuesday afternoon, 2 o'clock Eastern. I want the women to come up and speak how they feel about it. 'Cause it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good for the ladies to do that. Late Friday night, why men are such children, you could say, that needs to be led by the hand. I'll be late Friday night after I do the sports. I'll go overnight with that. I don't care. And we'll do some other things. But Tuesday and Wednesday is about the ladies. Tuesday, it will be black women at the workplace. Like MTGV would be perfect for this. All right, we'll talk about that later. This woman stole the platform last night, brought Lara, of all people, to his knees, worshiping her. Our biggest fan is in the chat room already, Brooklyn, New York boy, the beautiful S.Y.N.A.
Hey, good
Good
morning.
morning, gorgeous. How
How
are
you
you?
doing?
It's great. It's great. Hey, you make my
Yeah.
hey, got me blushing.
Oh my goodness. Hey, Brooklyn.
He's
That's
here
my
for you.
boo.
Yeah,
Yes, my
he's
number
here.
one.
Look at him smiling.
Yeah.
There you go. Look how beautiful
Yeah.
this woman looks.
Okay, let
It's
me
a.
see if I can
I'm
fix the
glad
camera.
Laro's not here to see you now.
How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing, gorgeous?
I'm good. I got some coffee. Listen, I was ready. I threw my wig on and I said, okay, let's go.
There you go. Brooklyn boy smiling,
Yeah. Good morning, everybody in the chat. Hey, Toya.
and Toya smiling.
Good morning. Good morning. Good
She'll be
morning.
with me later. Do our
Oh,
weight
okay.
show. We do a obesity show. Me and her together. We'll do that after I'm
Nice.
finished with you. Uh,
Okay.
last night you stole the show, and I was just telling the audience about. I was telling the men in the audience that when you show off your skills, and that's one of the reasons why I brought you up here today. To show off your skills. What's up? She's in the building. Uh, I told them that be men and appreciate your greatness, and I mean that sincerely.
Oh, wow.
So,
Thank
uh,
you.
it's not a problem. You told the audience, you told the crowd that we had last night. We had a great crowd for you last night. Thank you, everybody who
I
showed up.
enjoyed myself. I had a good
And
time. And then
see,
shout out
that's
to
how we do.
Juan. I wound up on his platform in the chat and I was getting my whole life. And I didn't go to sleep till damn near 3 in the morning.
And like me, whose platform is on?
I was over at Juan's.
Oh yeah, One Z. You
Hmm.
went on last night, bro. Oh
Yeah, it
man,
was lit. We had a good time.
and One Z's got it going on right now.
Yeah.
Congrats to him. I told him that a couple months ago. I said, just bring the guys who you could rock with, and he got some heavy hitters. Your boy James Keels was up here last night for the first hour one, and before I kicked him out of here because this beautiful lady gave me a couple of hours. And he was giving you some love last night, just to let you know. Do a great job, kid. Keep up your great work. Back to the star, who I'm glad I got her for about as long as he wants to talk. You told the story last night that what
Hmm.
made you decide to go the route that you have gone when it comes to, is this your professional or this a hobby?
Oh no, this is my career. This is
Oh,
my
this your money
everything, my
maker. Okay.
livelihood. Yeah.
Okay.
It's the true passion of mine. Yeah, absolutely.
You did
Yeah.
something Wednesday because I had Lara up here and he was acting all crazy around you last night. Now I can get serious with you. You did something on Wednesday that blew my mind. And you
Hmm.
was making your soap. And you
Yeah.
said, I'm gonna let this stay like this, and then I'm gonna come back here tomorrow, which you did. And you
Right.
showed how it got hard and it
And cut
got
it.
done.
Yeah.
Explain to the people here How hard of a skill that is?
Um, I don't think it's hard, but it takes some that's more of an advanced soaping technique when you're using fruit and things like that. Anything that, turns breaks down sugars, it takes a lot more skill. But it's not hard. It's not hard at all. Mm-mm. No,
Uh,
no. And what we did was dragon fruit.
there
You're
you go.
talking about the
Okay.
dragon fruit? Yeah.
Oh man, that
It didn't
was.
turn out exactly the way I wanted it to. But like I said about soaping, I thank God for what I do because there's a lot of nuggets inside of it. It's just not soaping, you know what I mean? It's
Mm-hmm.
it's my dogs. My dogs are barking with the neighbor's dogs. Sorry about that.
It's no problem.
Losing their minds out there. So soaping, it teaches you to the beauty of just being humble. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because and just appreciating what you have in front of you because sometimes you have an idea and a vision for your soap or whatever skincare product you're making and mother nature along with science kicks in and it's like no, you want it blue, we're going to be gray.
Yeah.
you know so you're not so much is fixated on the details, like it must look like this, it must look like that. I go into a project saying I want it to look like this and I aim for this color. And so good morning, Miss Cajun.
She got up at
She's
seven
so
o'clock in
beautiful.
the morning, 4 to 7 her time to support you. You see how people
Yeah, oh, that's
support each
right, the
other?
time is different. Oh, it's early for her. Yeah, good morning.
She's here for you. I told you. Beautiful Miss Cajun is here
Yeah, good
in the
morning, Miss
clouds.
Cajun.
Give a
Yeah, but
shout out to my
so
man
it's just
Sheik.
it's
We
it's
here.
that thing of being patient. You have to be
Yeah.
patient. It teaches you to be humble, be patient, trust the process. It's not going to always work out the way you exactly specifically want, but the end result will still be beautiful. So I've learned to just be grateful in the moment. So it's bigger than soap. I used to before I started YouTube, I used to create soaps, right? Products.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't take it like as far as like I didn't think it was like a ooh ah situation
Yeah.
until someone watched me and they were like, "Oh my gosh, like this is crazy." And it's one of those things when you're in it, you don't see it, you think it's
Yeah.
foreign to other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah. Hey B Aggie. Good morning, sis. Good morning, B Aggie. Shout out to B Aggie and Brooklyn in the building. Thank you so much for supporting.
There you go.
Yeah. I'm looking down at my phone at the comments.
Yagi, welcome. Wacky World, welcome. Been a hot minute. I see Wacky World uh, around the streets,
Yeah.
but good morning to him. BAG, welcome. I don't know why Brooklyn's matches got deleted. I didn't do that. Guess Google did it.
Uh-oh.
What's up, bro? What's up, Wacky? What's up? I'm good, buddy. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome to my platform. Let me ask you this.
Yes.
Once you got it perfected, how long did that take you to have it perfected?
Well, I started out uh, just with the basic, what I've always known, which was the basic oatmeal bar.
Mm-hmm.
But that bar was made with tallow,
Okay.
beef fat.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, I started creating other things. Like I said, especially in the South, my mother's side is from the South.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you with soap, and you probably still to this day, a lot of soapers down there soap with pig fats and beef fats. You call it tallow and
Yeah.
lard, things
Mm-hmm.
like that. They actually make really good creamy bars of soap. But my lifestyle also it's cohesive to my soap, my business. So I'm vegetarian, so I don't kill animals, I don't eat animals. And so
Okay.
my products reflect it. So I don't, it's changed throughout the years. I no longer use animal products to create my soaps. So
Okay.
instead of beef tallow, I now use, vegetable based oils, things like that. So it's changed. It's changed quite a bit. And I've learned a lot along the way. It's
Brooklyn, I
always a,
appreciate you
a
too.
learning experience, you know?
Mm-hmm. Um, when you first started, how long you been on YouTube?
Okay, so I've been on YouTube, I think it's been about 4 years now. I think
Okay.
about 4. But here's the thing, I didn't start taking it serious until last year.
There you go.
As far as content goes, I
Mm-hmm.
started out as a subscriber. Shout out to James Caldwell. I love him so much. A YouTuber, a much bigger YouTuber was battling cancer. And I started watching him. That was my first interaction with YouTube altogether. I watched it for other things but I really his channel resonated with me.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, while he was in the hospital and battling, cancer and things, and he beat it, thank God.
Yeah.
He talked
Thank God.
about
God's
his
great.
skin. Yeah, he talked about his skin and things like that. And I was like, I don't want to seem weird. I have such a big heart. And I was like, I don't want to seem weird, but I want to reach out to him somehow. And can I get your address? So I was like, how do you ask that? I don't want to seem crazy. You know what I mean? Hey, Third, good morning. So I reached out. I said, can I have your address? And he gave me his PO address. And he's a much larger content creator. And I sent him some products because he spoke about um, the radiation on his skin,
Okay.
the chemotherapy, and all the treatments that he was going through. So I found out that one of his favorite scents was lavender.
Mm-hmm.
And so I bought um, a really pretty packaging, little, ensemble. And I
Yeah.
sent it to him with the note. And I just wanted him to know that as a business owner, and at that time I was even smaller,
Mm-hmm.
um, I was going through a lot. I was going through a lot. My father was alive at that time. And I'm a daddy's girl to no end. And
Yeah.
but I was a sole
Mm-hmm.
caretaker, and it was stressful. It was a lot on my shoulders. And I would go to his channel just to, get away a little bit mentally. And he was
Mm-hmm.
going through this whole cancer ordeal. And so one day I just had a breaking point. I was going through it. Um, Owning a business is not easy. Entrepreneurship is not for everybody. You have to love it when it's bad. You have to love it when it's good. And it was one of these days I felt like I hit a wall.
Mm-hmm.
And I had parked my truck on the side of, a shopping center, and I was crying. I cried for 2 hours and just reflecting on everything and my father and just a lot. And I got home and I went to YouTube and I saw this review with my name. I guess at that time I didn't know it was called tagging your name in it. And I saw Nadia, and he did this beautiful review. And it made my day. And I was like, oh my gosh. And, I couldn't believe he did that. And he spoke so highly of my products. And people were like, going to my channel, but I didn't have any content there. So I was like, he said, girl, you got to put some content up. So I was like, oh my God. So moving forward, I was like, I'm going to put some content up. I'm going to put some content up. And that was the biggest blessing ever because I'm into marketing, and YouTube has been phenomenal
For you.
as the gateway between me and the world. You know, for so long, I can reach New York, New
There you go.
Jersey, the surrounding areas. I
Connecticut.
paid for a lot of marketing. I got my first contract with Whole Foods about 9 years
Nice.
ago, but that's local,
Yeah.
you know. And then so it was so difficult. And then I YouTube, and then I was getting orders from Texas and Georgia, and
You go.
so yeah, yeah.
Congrats. I
Hmm.
mean, I saw again. I mean, I saw your work. I think like a week or two ago, but
Yeah,
it was like 3 in the morning, so my mind wasn't on there. But like I
right.
said, when I saw your work Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I was like, I gotta get her up here.
And
I
those are
mean,
kind of like my oops soaps.
there you go. Yeah, because
So thank you. I think
no
you pulling
problem.
my leg, but I appreciate it.
No, I'm the type of person that is more to me than slam dunks and grand slams.
Right, right, right. I hear
So
you. I
like
hear
when
you.
someone is doing something that to me is fascinating, I have this type
Yeah.
of platform. I say if I can get her up here, I get her up here, and I'm
Yeah.
glad you agreed to come up here.
I
I'm
appreciate
very
you for
flattered.
having me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I
had
don't
Miss.
usually do platforms. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think I don't know if it's I just try to stay away from craziness,
I
me.
don't blame you. I mean, that's why what I did was when I was gonna
Yeah.
do this, I went to every place you can imagine. I went to the white manosphere, black manosphere. I went to observe what women do. And the one thing I came back to was don't do the craziness. If you're gonna do that, do it on a separate platform and just
Right.
keep it away from your main platform.
Yeah.
But more importantly, concentrate on your main platform.
Yeah.
And what people who are
Thank you,
all
Miss
here
Kingdom.
today, there you go. People who respect
Yeah.
me, who are all these people in the chat room and fellas,
Yeah.
sisters, brothers, sisters, good morning and thank you for being here. People in the clouds are here to see you. Um, the one thing they all said about me and I appreciate was they said, Mace, you're versatile, man. You could talk more stuff than just sports. So yeah,
And see, that's the connection.
yeah.
See what when we spoke yesterday, that's the connection. You don't have to have everything in alignment as far as like what you like between you and I and whoever else. You're diverse. And then the thing about the craziness is that
Hmm.
how you start it is how you
Hmm.
finish it. And if you start a shit train, people are going to always want to tap in to see that exact thing. And then so as you grow, you cultivate your channel, they want to see that. But if you don't give it to them, you know what I mean, then
Of
slow and
course, yeah.
steady wins the race, and your channel grows slowly. But I rather have my channel is so small. I'm nearing 3,000 now. And but the group that comes in to support me, shout out to B Aggie, to Brooklyn, to Mr. Sinister, the trucker, all my day ones, everybody that sits in my clouds. It's a small group, but I love it. You know why? Because it's intentional and they know what I give. I'm not going to go in and want to start cursing this one out, cursing that one out. No, we're going to have a good time. When it's not fun for me, then I gotta log off. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because I'm here for my business.
yeah. And I don't blame you. I mean,
Yeah.
because I I'm here. To me, this is a hobby, but I also gonna make it a business. And
Absolutely, yeah.
and one of the things that I've come to realize is that the more
I need more coffee.
you
I
um
hear you. Keep going.
avoid the madness, like you said, the better you're gonna be. You
Right.
know. And again, I want to thank all of you in here. But I can't believe I've already done 16,000 hours. That's insane.
Wow. Watch hours? Wow.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
16,000.
Yeah, that's a lot. Wow.
So I
Congratulations.
appreciate that.
Yeah,
I
that's a
tell
good
people,
thing.
yeah, I appreciate you, honey, because like I said, it was hard to get you up here, and the words that you said to me the other night, I said this last night, I'll say it again on Wednesday. That meant a lot to me because what that told me about you was that you, as a human being, as a lady,
Right.
you are aware of your surroundings, and I think
At
that's a
all
great thing.
times.
I
Yeah.
think that's a great thing for you to
Yeah.
say that to me. What you said, and I'll throw a little chunk into the audience. What this beautiful lady said to me was, she thought that I was full of it. I'm saying it in a different term,
That's
and
not
that
true.
no, 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 and that she thought that I wasn't the type of person. Because you get, let's be real here. You get a lot of guys that they want
Yeah.
to use people just to make them shine.
Mm,
And you're right what you told me, and I agree with you. I
yeah.
mean, if I want you here to talk to you, it has to be a reason. And the reason is
Yeah.
what you're going to show people in a few minutes, your
Right.
skills. And you got
Mhm.
you got a lot of your crowd in here right now. They're here to support you.
Yeah.
And they're not here
Good
for me,
morning,
even though I
everybody.
appreciate
Hey,
them. Yeah,
Sir O, Mr. Miami. Good morning.
yeah,
Good morning.
yeah, they're all here for you.
And Laro's gonna curse me out
Or you
yesterday,
got
but
Laurel up here
I
this
don't
early in the
know.
morning.
I just thank God he didn't.
Oh no, no, Laurel's good.
I'm
Laurel's good.
sensitive, Lara, but I would have cursed you right back out.
No, Laurel's good. See, Laurel, you like the way she looks this morning, bro? I'm curious to hear his answer. Before Laurel be
Yeah,
sleep.
listen, I was like, I cannot be late. Okay. I wash my hair every week, twice a week. And my hair is this, my own natural hair is this long. This is this exact length. But I have to like, do so much to it. I was like, oh no, I will not be late. I'm gonna tuck these braids under. Okay. I'm gonna be on time for Mace. So you got my wig, but I'm here.
Man, Laurel, I know Laurel.
Hey,
I know
Miss
Brooklyn.
Manny. How you doing,
There
sis?
you
Thank you for
go.
coming on by.
The
Thank
crowd is here,
you.
baby. Tampa's here. I got a big audience. Do me a favor, my dear. Can you entertain them for like a quick minute? I
Okay,
gotta check my
sure.
door. Yeah, because they're here to see you. I'll be back in a
Okay.
second, everybody.
Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna talk about, but we could talk about Lara was gonna curse me out yesterday.
Oh,
He said, I don't give a F what she talking about. I was like, oh Jesus. Yeah. But as far as YouTube goes, I think if you're here for a hobby, if you're here, if you have a channel or you're thinking about starting a listen, Laurel, I showed up, okay? Okay. Tonight I will not be unbelievable, okay? I will have my own hair out, all right? With edges. So anyway, I think how you start your platform is how you finish it. And a lot of people, when you see a lot of these people get on these panels and they act complete asses and they're doing the most, and they want to be heard and they're loud and screaming and all uncouth. The sad part is they don't even see how they're looking. You know what I mean? You just don't. I think as a woman, you not only just represent yourself, we have it harder than men. And I think as far as projection of image, how you, especially Black women, right? So I represent my family, I represent my children. I'm a mother at the end of the day. So you will never get me acting like a complete ass up here. So my channel will grow in a reflection of how I entertain people. You know what I mean? So you don't have to have a business to be eloquent. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to your platform, do what you do. But remember, you got to keep that energy, and nobody has time for that. Like, why would you want to do that? Because your YouTube channel is a journey, it's a testimony, whether it's a fun platform or not, whatever it is in between, it's a journey. So when you look back and see how you were woo banging out here and acting a complete ass, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It's like, damn. And then when you look at your content and see that you have no content, like you literally have no content. You hit the button and you spoke about how these people were ugly. This one looks like this. And then, I'm talking about women. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then even men, like, stick to what you do. Stick to what you do. Focus on the group of people that you have, and the numbers will pop. They will pop no matter what. As long as you're consistent, consistency outweighs actual talent. I kid you not. It outweighs talent. So you can be the most talented person in the world. But if you are consistent, no matter what, nobody can stop you. You'll be going all the way up, okay? So exactly, Miss Cajun. Yep. Yeah, so it's like that's my only thing. Don't allow people to push you into shit. I hope he don't mind me cursing. Y'all know I'm from Jersey. On my platform, y'all. I be cussing the storm up. I'm from Jersey. We're not soft and dainty. That who was that? I think Bunny said, that we don't like women in the South. I said, no, that's not true. You guys are like, you have manners and things. You know what I'm saying? We from Jersey. We talk. We a little rougher than the men when it come to talking. Now we not exactly. I mean, I'm 15 minutes off 10 minutes off the bridge, but we're not as soft and soft spoken. Hey, you won't get that here. But yeah, I really believe that. I really believe that. I hope, I mean, whoever, if you're starting a channel, if you're thinking about starting a channel, like, take heed to that. I'm not no professional guru on YouTube. Like, I know, like, this is going to get your numbers, but be mindful. Be mindful of your platform and how you grow it. You know, be mindful. That's all, because it's not worth the clicks and views that you get it. You see people act crazy, then they get 600 people in a chat, and then the next day they're talking to a wall, and two people are there. Why? Because they're waiting for you to show your ass again. They're waiting for you to be like, and that one, and or like that's, and but you can't keep that energy every day. You can't keep it every day. Who wants to? We're getting older. I'm 27. I can listen as long as my knees work. Okay, y'all better leave me alone. Okay, I'm gonna be 27 for a minute. Okay, I don't care if my kids are there. All right. Like I
You're
told
gonna be
my daughter, she
27
said,
for a
"How you
minute.
gonna be 27?" And I said, "Girl, bye." Okay, I have grown children, but listen, I had them when I was 2.
I'll say it again. You'll look at since you said it, because I usually tell women that because I know women
That part, Miss
don't want
Manny.
to don't want their age be known. I always say, and you said it now. You don't look a day
Yeah.
over 27. So
Thank you, Maze.
no
I'm
problem with
not. I'm
me.
not.
I'm 21 plus a few years.
I know Miss Manny, right?
And Miss V is back. Jerome Whiteside said, "What's up, Romy? Good morning.
Good morning.
It's good to see everybody in here to support this beautiful lady here. Again, uh, your skills, and this is me saying this. Your skills are astronomical, and I am so happy that you came in here, and I didn't find you. I appreciate that
Yeah,
so
shout
much.
out to Third. Shout out to Third.
The
Shout out
third
to
owe you
Third
one,
O.
bro.
Um, they share a lot of content and you know, amazing content creators. So I sometimes I don't drop down, but I float in the clouds. I think when it's like I peep the room first, I'm going to tell you the honest truth. When it's all men, and the platform is the panelists are just men and they're having their discussions. I think they have a right to have their space to themselves. And I just like to float and listen. You know what I mean? I don't like to
Mm.
contribute. I just sit around and I take it all in and then I float to the next channel. And so shout out to them because those men they really share out a lot of good content creators. Otherwise I wouldn't have found you.
And me and
Yeah.
me and Ferda, we're pretty cool. He's great
Yeah.
people. Matter of fact, Laurel's like a brother to me, and people don't realize that another guy who's a brother to me, and this may surprise a lot of you, is Platinum Elite, and me and him are
Yeah.
pretty close. But like I said too, because he used to be in here all the time, I tell people all the time, he does his thing, I do my thing, and I let people blow up, and I'm happy for them. I'm not an envious
Right.
person. I'm not a hater.
Right.
So, I'm happy and I'm proud of my boys. We had Ism
Yeah.
up here last night. I'm proud of them,
Because when your people make it, you make it. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? Like it's a
yeah,
reflection. That's the
yeah.
circle you want to be around. People who are winning in life in general. So
There you go.
yeah, it's no time for crab in a barrel mentality.
Well, I'm gonna say this to you right now before we show off your great skills. You doing it similar to me, similar to Third Ward and that group, it's the right way to go to build your channel organic. Love you too, Miss
Exactly.
Cajun.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Hey, Rashawn. Only the ghost. Yeah, last night was so much fun though. Listen, I had so much fun. I still can't get over Lyra. I said, "Oh Lord." He was getting ready to curse me out in the chat, and I said, "Not another sensitive Jerome Whiteside. Lord have mercy."
White side of the building,
Hmm.
uh, Oni in the building,
Not another one.
mixology in the
But
building. Let me
Laura
say
was
hello to
dope. Laura
everybody.
was dope. He was a gentleman. I appreciate him. I thank you so much for not cursing me out.
Yeah,
You
Laura
know,
can
exactly,
be
Manny.
beautiful mixologies in the building. Welcome.
Yeah.
Beautiful Nice is in the building. Sheed is in the building. I said hello to Sheed already. Let me see who else came in here just recently. Oh, and Ani. Say hello to him. Yeah. So let's get this show on the road for
Okay.
people.
Well, you know what? Whatever you want to show, you can go ahead and go into the channel if you want and show the videos or clips or whatever you want to do.
Okay, if you want me to
Yeah,
do
I'm
that,
fine
all
with
right.
that. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind at all.
Okay, no problem. Give me a minute.
Yeah.
I need a ghost in the building. Thank you for showing up.
Well, just thank you. Thank you for the opportunity, Mace. I want to say that now. Thank you for the opportunity. I appreciate you.
It's not a problem. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't you support me. Because I was talking to my crew, Mr. Miami and my boys, a week and a half ago, and I said, this woman is always in the chat room now. I gotta support her somehow. And I said, you know what? If I see her channel up, I'm gonna check her out, see what she does. 'Cause I didn't know what you did.
Yeah.
And when I saw you, like I said, the first time I saw you, I was, 3 o'clock in the morning. I just finished doing a 9-hour show. So I'm like,
Right,
oh man,
right.
I'm tired. So, I'll catch her another time.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I
I
caught you
remember, yeah.
Tuesday, uh, I gave you a shout out up here on Wednesday
Yep, I
about your
remember.
skills. And I said to myself on Thursday when I saw you do what you did, I said, I gotta get her up here.
Right.
And my
I was
man,
so
Auntie
nervous. I
said,
was like, "Oh no, I don't." Not because I think I'm better than anybody. I just feel I don't know what it is. Like,
I don't blame you. I know what it is.
listen,
It's the
I've
drama.
done. Listen, I don't know. Like where things shouldn't go left, it goes left. So I'm like, I just learned. You only gotta throw hot boiling water on me once, okay? And I know what it is. So I'm just like, nope, I don't want any parts. Because once you're tainted, you're always going to be tainted. Your channel is tainted as well. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want that. I just don't want it.
Baby, I don't
Now that
blame you.
doesn't mean I'm scared of anybody. That doesn't mean that you can't get this work. Because I'm not going to take anything laying down, but what I don't do is just go chasing it. I'm not going to go clicking links and you know what I mean? I just won't
Clout
do it. So I
chasing.
stay in my little corner. I stay on my little channel.
There you go. Not
That
going
part,
clout
Miss
chasing.
Cajun, that part. Yeah, that part. Absolutely.
All right, let me do it. Let me do it your old channel way. I'll get you in a second.
Well, while you do that, do you mind if I plug something?
Plug whatever you want, honey.
Okay, so shout out to Mixology Plus, you guys. If you see her in this chat, let me big up this woman. This woman is so freaking talented. Is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Her mind is just explosive. Um, she's doing a wine. Miss Manny, can you correct me if I'm not telling the truth? Because I'm only child. I will zhuzh up a story.
Yeah, I'm the
Um,
same way a little bit.
yeah. But she did a tequila tasting back in October, and she charged a fee and sent out the boxes. It was freaking amazing. It was like a live party. Everybody jumped on a panel. We were tasting different tequilas, and the box is just amazing. And it was such a successful event. She said that she's going to do one, I believe, in January, which is next month, and it's going to be wine. So it's going to be a wine tasting. So you guys link up with her, grab her channel because she's so dope. And I've never seen anything like this box in my life. When I tell you, I don't, for one, I don't give my number out. I don't, I'm really strict with YouTube. And I had to hit her up like, here's my number. Please call me. Like, when I tell you how dope this woman is, it's sickening. Like you want her. Other women in a chat, you want to connect to greatness, like grab her up. Like that's legit. Like she is so amazing. So her talent is crazy. But yeah, so that's it. Just had to say that. Oh, it's
Uh,
exclusive to 10 people only this time. Okay, well, shoot. I don't know, y'all. Don't grab it because I gotta get two. Okay. I gotta get
Mother Earth, good morning,
exclusive.
gorgeous. D.
Yeah.
Darrell's in here. What's up, D. Darrell? Uncle D. Darrell.
Yeah. Oh, mother
Sweetheart,
twerk. Yeah,
mixology. Drop your link for everybody
it was
to
tequila.
sign up.
It was tequila, mother twerks. It was in October for one of my sisters, Shay, her birthday, and we had a ball. I think it's on Mixology Plus, Miss Manny. It's on her platform. You can go and see the video. We had a good time. Y'all, it was 8 double shots of tequila. I could only do sips of each, but listen, I was turned up and turned out and passed out in here. Okay. That was a lot of drinking. We didn't do it all in one day. It was fun though. It was a lot of fun because she knows how to pair things, pair wines and pair certain drinks with certain foods. And she gives, details behind it. It was dope. It was really nice. It was very
It,
grown and
it,
sexy.
it's amazing again, and I say this to my audience, and I have the Laurel personality sometimes. The talent I have come across these YouTube streets with the brothers and the sisters is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
And this is this beautiful lady right here putting this dragon fruit
Oh, you
to.
love that soap.
I mean, this stuff mesmerized me. This is the beautiful Nadia A doing this, putting it. This is putting it together. Wait till you see the finished product.
Yeah.
This is unbelievable.
You know what's a good one to show? That lavender peppermint. That's one of my favorites. I think
Okay.
because the technique was you can get that effect. It's called funneling,
Hmm.
but ghetto style. You take you
Hmm.
take I'm from a hood, y'all. So you take an object, you tilt your box over to the corner and you pour sideways and you get the same effect. So yeah, you can also get a swirl like that with like a hanger also.
I'll bring up the peppermint next. What I'm gonna
Yeah.
do next is I'm gonna show them the finished product.
And this soap has goat milk inside. What makes it showing right now? This was fun, and I made this live. Um, that
Drop your
dragon fruit was amazing.
drop your link so these beautiful people here can look at your products. You still got
Thank
your
you,
sale going?
sweetie. Okay, let me see. Let me get into the chat.
This is astronomical, folks. I'm gonna get to the finished product. Then we're gonna do the peppermint, right? That's the one, the peppermint you said, or the
Yes,
spearmint.
lavender peppermint. Yeah, I
Okay,
just
we'll do
love
that
that.
next. This is the finished product, everybody. This is. I'm still mesmerized, but
Yeah, you love the dragon fruit.
I like the other stuff you made last week too.
And then May, sometimes, so you know what? I'm gonna dedicate a soap to you. I have to
I
figure out
appreciate that.
the vision for it, but I do that from time to time. So shout out to TC in the building. I made a soap created after her, and I called it Savage. And
Really?
that's a really dope soap, and I made that for TC. Let's see. So I do that from time to time. I create soaps behind people. Um,
Mm. Look at the way that soap turned out, folks. I'm
it
gonna get
does, sir. It's really like a drug. Like all jokes aside, it's cathartic for me. It's my I've been doing it for so long. It wasn't always professional, remember, it's just something I've always known, but as I go on with soaping, I'm turning fruits and vegetables into soaps, things like that.
hmm
The whole process is cathartic. It's very cathartic.
Yeah, this
My
is the
hair is
finish.
not wild, third. You know I don't like combs. He trying to shade me.
Who go first?
Third ain't right. He know I'm terrified of combs.
Mm.
I make stuff based off of family and friends too. Oh, that's dope, Mother Twerk. Is that is Mother Twerk's Mother Earth? Is that
Yes,
the
he
same?
is.
Okay, okay. Oh, I gotta
Same
check your
person.
channel out, sis. Okay.
That's a shout out to the TMAC ladies, by the way. Good morning to all of them. My baby girl, the beautiful Let's See. Nowadays she's Let's Troll.
Oh, the truckers in the building. Hey, Shape. Hashtag Wonder Woman. Truckers are rolling on in. How
Oh,
you
your
doing, sis?
supporters.
Good morning. Good
Look at that.
morning, Laro.
Yeah.
That's a trucker for you. Laro's trying to look at other truckers in the community, Shape. So I was shouting out a few yesterday. Shape World 15 is an amazing trucker, a boss nonetheless. Okay, she's doing the
Yeah,
damn
get the
thing.
likes up, everybody. Hit the like, subscribe, and share this. This is one video. Share it with everybody. Look at that.
And that's turmeric. So I use
Mm.
natural colors. Hey, I feel it in my shoulders, man. I had to remember that I'm on May's channel. So I almost went there. I felt like I had a button to press to play that music when Shape dropped down. So maybe tonight, Shape drop in tonight. Tonight's Saturday. So we do our Grown and Sexy live. So the truckers roll on in and I play a theme song for them because I feel it in my shoulders.
There you go. Shout out to the truckers in America.
That's right. Making sure we get our foods and things like that delivered. Their business is very well necessary. We need it. Otherwise, we wouldn't have nothing.
You damn right. And I always say that to
Mhm.
people who are naive. I said, without the truckers, you don't get your products.
That's it. That's right.
Supermarkets are empty. You know, who's going to deliver the stuff to you?
That's
It
right.
ain't go always fly in the damn air.
That's right.
Oh,
That's right.
mm, mm, mm,
So
mm.
what's your favorite scent, Mace? What kind of scents do you like? Are you a fruity person or are you like a herbal person? Or you just like manly scents, like extremely manly scents? Like,
I like fruity and manly.
okay, okay.
Oh, I'm just looking at this. Oh my god, mind boggling. Absolutely mind boggling, audience.
Then I made a really nice, I ran out now, so I gotta
Huh?
create more. I
Huh?
might do that live. I make Tennessee whiskey bath bombs, which are amazing. It's a sexy bath bomb.
Boy, really?
Mhm.
See,
Yes.
I'm gonna be real with you because I'll be the first to tell you, folks. I am not the most talented guy in the world when it comes to stuff like this. Your girl, Mixology, just gave you another shout out. I'm just looking at this. Oh my god! Wow.
Yeah, so those spots, you guys, so in the soaper world, we call orange spots DOS, and that's like dreaded orange spots, right? But that's not orange spots. Remember, if you looked at the whole video, I use the whole fruit, okay? I don't like peel fruit and use the innards of it. I use the entire fruit. So when I do papaya, I use the skin. When I use anything, I use the skin, including plantain, guava, all of that. And so those flecks that you see are the flecks from the outside of the dragon fruit.
Hit that um um when we put the catalog up in a little while, hit it up, everybody, because I'm gonna hit it up today. Finally, I mean, it is mind-boggling. To be honest with you, she's right. That's what mesmerizes me the most. It looks like a piece of cake.
Aw. And you
That's a
know what?
compliment.
One thing that mesmerizes me about even just soap in general, when people are completely, like, really natural, it's the colors. It's the colors because,
Yes, they're
um
beautiful.
yeah, but you know what it is? Like, just think about trying to come up with a concept, but you can only use natural colors. So, I was going for pink, you guys, and it didn't come out pink the way I wanted it to, but I was attempting to get pink with beets. So, that's beets and mica oxide. So it didn't turn out exactly the way I wanted. And then I was looking for a true yellow. I should have hit it with a little bit of titanium dioxide, which is the natural iron, but I didn't. I used turmeric and I got real happy with the damn turmeric. So it's more on the golden side. See what I mean about being just humble and trusting the process and just going along with it because it doesn't come out the way you want, The black swirls
Hmm.
are charcoal, and so that's how I get my colors.
That is the block of the soap. That's
Yeah.
how it comes out when it comes out of that dish, just like that.
Yeah, it sure is, TC. It's good, especially good for women. When you this is TMI, but I know a lot of women experience this with heavy menstruations, things like that. Beets are phenomenal. It's phenomenal in iron. It's so good for your skin, but internally it does your body such a good, like, you need to incorporate that, and what you put on your skin absolutely goes into your body. So don't sleep on the fact that when you buy these products, it doesn't have to be my product. See, the thing is that I rather have an educated customer, somebody who knows what they're looking for and understands the breakdown of what natural soap is and natural products are, opposed to me just selling you on some swirls and some colors, and because then you're not going to take away from the experience knowing more, because I don't just want you to purchase my product wherever you are in the world. I want you to be able to look at, there's a lot of great soapers out here, but you got to be able to know what you're looking at. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. In other words, you prefer your customers to be highly educated when it comes to the soaping. Am I correct?
When it comes to skincare, just, you should be able to read what
Okay.
what the label is, right? You should
Okay.
be able to understand that certain soaps have detergents and agents inside that they act as fizzers to make it soap up. So you think that you're getting like this lavish lush and bubbles and things, but no, you're stripping your skin,
Nice. I know
you
what you mean
know?
by that. Nice.
Like, as a small soaper, as a small skincare business, I'm only able, and I say small to just give you I work alone. And this is sidebar, but speak life into your business. Speak higher than. So whatever you do, speak higher than. See yourself in the future as being bigger than what you are. And I do mentally, I absolutely do. But I'm just using the word small right now so that you can understand that I soap solely by myself. Um, but as a small business, I'm not able, as a soaper, I'm not able to take out natural glycerin. And bigger companies, Dove, Lever 2000, things like this, you stretch soap so much more when you take out that natural glycerin. You make a
Hmm.
solid, harder bar that strips your skin of all the humectants that will possibly be there if you had natural glycerin in that bar. So people think that they're getting super clean, or they might say, "Oh, well, we have hard water over here." No, it's the soap. And a lot of that is cancerous, and you don't know. Yeah, we all got to die one day. We all gonna leave this.
I don't
We
know who
going to the
said
upper
that,
room
but
one day. But while you're here, you want to live your best life, and so you need to know what's in your skin, on your skin, around your skin, what you put inside your body. It should all be cohesive. Everything should align with itself. Like, you should want to do. Once you know better, you do better.
let,
So that's
no,
it.
you go ahead. You can finish. Now I'm gonna say something to the audience.
No, no, no. I was
Hey,
just gonna say that, once you know better, you just do better. So it's not, some people when they soap, A lot of soapers,
That's
they'll
her
make
carrot
soap and they
soap.
do. Yep,
That's her
yep.
carrot soap.
Manny, you know what, Manny? No. I thank you, sis, but no, I don't want to put my soap into another soaper store.
There you go.
I
Lowell
appreciate
says,
you though, and I know that couple. I actually know that couple over in the UK. Shout out to them. They started off with a brick and mortar some years ago, and when I say they grinded, shout out to the Lush family. That it's a couple, it's a husband and wife, and they grind it like nobody's business. But what's for them is for them, and I don't want to you know what I mean? I don't want to put my product into their store.
Laura wants to know, do you have facial soap?
I sure do. It's on the website.
There you go, Laura. I'm gonna put that up in a few minutes, by the way. So we're gonna go product by product. That's how much I've been impressed with this beautiful lady since she's been coming up here the last couple of weeks, which I dearly appreciate, by the way. Oh, let me ask you this: the lemon coconut. Explain that soap to us, because everybody's been bragging about it in the chat room.
Oh, I love lemongrass, the lemongrass and
Yeah,
coconut.
yeah,
So,
that's the one.
it's a summer soap that I make. I
Hmm.
love it. And that's super fatted, meaning I use a lot of shea butter in it. It's a really nice bar. It smells
Really?
like, yeah, it smells like that might be a good scent for you. You know what?
I
Maybe
think
I'll
so
do.
too. That's why I'm
You like
smiling
it?
over here.
Okay. So what's your
Yeah.
favorite color?
Red.
Okay.
With the, I'll tell you that lemon. I'm
I
curious
had a
to check
whole
out
let
that
me
one.
tell you, Mace, I had another vision in my head, but you just really stumped me with that one. So your favorite color is red and you like fruity and manly scents. Like I in my head, I'm thinking sexy cigar, like a nice wow, you really stumped me. Like maybe like an Irish whiskey. Like you know what I mean? I see like an
Hmm.
Irish whiskey with you. I see bronze and black and white and maybe a little blue. I see like a strong cherry cigar scent on the top note. Like, I don't know, but now you got okay, so listen, lemongrass and coconut and red. Okay. Okay, I got my hands full with this one.
I
I'ma
truly
figure it out.
appreciate it, my love. Really, I do. Let me
Yeah.
get the peppermint up so everyone can see that. But look at that. Isn't that beautiful, everybody? And let me say this. Don't think I don't. One of the things I do in here for the new people are here this morning, I always read my chat. And the one
Mhm.
thing I've just came away with the last 10 minutes, oh my God, Nadia, these people know their soaps. Shout out to all of you. Really, this is for all of you.
Right, right. Yeah, I love coconut. Coconut is my favorite scent.
There you go.
I love coconut.
Is
Thank
that
you,
ready yet?
TC.
Is that ready yet?
So I'm gonna show you. Let me see here, because it didn't. All right. So remember, I told you that it kind of exploded on me.
Mm-hmm.
I have three more loaves to cut, but I won't do it now because I have to figure this out. But let me see. Start cam. Let me see if I can. So I was trying to do a colorful bar. That's with that carrot, and that's the top.
Mm-hmm.
But when I tell you it exploded, so I couldn't get any of my swirls the way I needed my swirls to be.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna put a picture up. I'm gonna put a picture up later. Maybe I'll cut it live before tonight, but it didn't turn out the way I wanted it
I
to.
feel you. Hey, I'm this
Mm-mm-mm.
mesmerized in what you do, honey.
Thank you.
Let me get
Thank
that.
you, Miss Cajun. Black cherry. Yeah, right. Now black cherry is that's nice.
I'm looking for the.
That AKA soap above. If you look at that one, Mace, that one. Shout out to my mother-in-law and my family members who are in the sorority. That was a birthday dedication to my mother-in-law. So I was like trying to do all kinds of swirls, and we had a good time with that one too.
I'm looking for that. peppermint one?
That's Havana. Lavender peppermint.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably gonna have to go into the page. And
Okay.
that one right there, that matriarch, I did that. If you scroll back down, see that matriarch one? That's a short one. You should show that one. That was for shout out to another content creator, Lady Nika. She suffers from lupus, and I just love her so much. So I wanted to do something for her, and just to honor her, as you know, she's the matriarch of her family. On YouTube, she has that type of spirit about her with everybody that comes across her channel. So I know purple is the color for lupus, and so I just want to support her. So this was the soap that I did.
And how much does it cost you to just make a brick of soap?
That varies. That varies. Because remember, I buy products in drums. So
Mm-hmm.
I will have to break that down. But my soaps run from anywhere between $3.99 to $7.99. Sometimes I will do certain soaps that are my artisan bars, meaning that I create them. And like if you've seen the pretzel soap with the toffee pretzel, that was a bar that was 16 ounces, which is a pound. That's 1 pound of
Wow.
a bar. In the store, soaps are 1 ounce.
There
All
you
of my
go.
bars are 5 ounces. Those artisan bars are a pound. So, those were $9.99.
Nice.
Yeah. That sisterhood soap lasts forever, TC.
Sisterhood soap.
And that scent was lemongrass. Yep.
Oh man, this is beautiful.
Yeah, that's another good thing about YouTube. When you soap forever, you kind of lose inspiration a little bit. So I meet some really dope people, some dope women up here, and sometimes they're so impactful in my life, just by listening to them and stuff. And even then, but they're so impactful that I'm like, you know what? I got to create a soap that reminds me of this person. So
Hmm.
they inspire me. So when I did Savage, I was like, I got to do a soap for TC. I got to do a soap. She always graces our platforms, and she always has like the best input, the best dialogue, and like we debate, and it's a healthy debate. You see, look at that soap. It came out so pretty. And that was lavender amber. The scent was
Unbelievable.
lavender amber. Yeah, that was a
Folks,
very
you seeing
sexy
this?
scent.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. No problems, Miss TC HBCU Queen. Not a problem. Welcome to the family, gorgeous. All you gorgeous sisters, good morning to all of you, wherever part of the United States you're at, watching this absolutely talented, beautiful lady. Wow. Toya will be here in a little while. We're gonna do our obesity show that me and her do every Saturday or most Saturday morning. This is unbelievable. Wow. And that's
I'm
what you
trying
do to
to.
keep them straight, like to keep them
Well, that's a cutter. That's a mold. So I
that's
just
what I'm
push
saying,
that
yeah.
down to, yeah.
Wow.
I'm just trying to find that lavender. I'm looking for it myself. Here it is.
And she's gonna drop the link for the catalog. And when she does that, then we're gonna go through it, let everybody see each and every one of her products. I'm more of a, and I said this to you the other night, the other day in your chat, and I asked you this
Mhm.
question, and I asked you this question. I'm more into like body wash. So
Right.
explain some of your body washes to me.
So I have quite a few. I have detoxing sea salt body washes. They're in lemongrass and oatmeal milk and honey, rosemary mint. Rosemary mint is a favorite of a lot of people. They love that scent. Rosemary mint. There's lavender. I introduced, I believe, about 5 new scents. Um, There's quite a few. There's quite a few. And I use sea salt
Mixologist.
in those because sea salt is very detoxifying. It's great on the skin if you have like psoriasis, if you suffer from psoriasis and things like that. Even without buying my products, you guys, if you start soaking in sea salt, it's really good. You would think that, oh no, it's gonna burn my skin. No, it will definitely help you out. It will help you out. Sea salt is amazing. You should soak every now and again in sea salt.
There you go. Lonzo, what's up? Yeah. A bit about if you have dry skin.
Dry skin as well. Oatmeal milk and honey is really good for that.
Okay.
When I gave birth to my son,
Hmm.
I literally pushed him out and he had a full onset episode of eczema
Okay.
straight out the womb. That boy has eczema like nobody's business. I couldn't use anything on him but oatmeal milk and honey. I had to make his soap. I still do, and he's very grown, and I still have to make those products. If he doesn't use it, and the weather changes, he's very his skin is very fair, so he has like he'll get cracks around his cheek area. Is really bad. So he has very sensitive skin, so he can't use a lot of fragrances and things like that. So it has to be natural. So anybody looking for a product to use, and you have eczema or very dry skin, you want to stay away from detergents. You want to stay away from strong fragrances. Anything that doesn't seem like it's natural, it isn't natural. If you see soap and they got these super bright neon colors, you cut out the light and they're glowing in the dark, things like that. These are chemicals. Those are dyes.
Prince
You want
Pierre,
to stay
what's up,
away.
bro? Interesting. Yeah, mixologist said her daughter took the soap away from her. She used it
Yeah.
one time. It was hers.
Oh Lord. I have a papaya and sea moss soap one. Papaya and sea moss. I love sea moss. And shout out to Chicago girl, all about Mika. She has a sea moss line where she sells actual sea moss and sea moss um, gels and things like that. Yeah, sea moss. Listen, if you don't have anything else and it's the end of the world, honey, you need you some sea moss in your life.
Okay.
It's full of nutrients. It's one of those last world um, items that if you were starving, it has all the nutrients that your body could possibly need.
Okay.
That could use. You can survive off that for so long. It's packed. It's packed, and it's
See
good for your
something.
gut. So that's the
Really?
link to that lavender mace.
I'm going there right now.
And I'm sorry, guys, that soap sold out as soon as I put it on the website. It was done. I think Love Blade cleaned me out. As soon as I put it up, it was done.
Wow.
Thank you, TC.
Yeah, next time I get you up here, I'll make sure that my nephew make a thumbnail so everybody get to see it. This was the one thing that caught me with you with this truck. I said,
Oh,
"Wow."
that's what you were talking about. No. You said, "Is that truck really yours?" Love Blake, TC, Love Blake cleaned me out of Lavender Peppermint. And everywhere I saw her in people's chat, she was like, "Did y'all get Nadia's Lavender Peppermint soap?" And I was cracking up. I said, "Why is she asking people if they got it when she knows she cleaned me all the way out?"
She bought just about every
Shout
bar
out
you
to Love
made.
Blake. I love me some Love Blake. Yeah, she listen, when Love Blake shops, she shops.
Okay, I get it.
And this was one of my favorite soaps to buy. One of my favorite soaps to make.
Hmm.
And
Everybody's cracking up what you just said.
yeah, she cleaned me out. I'm like, how do you that's like you eating the last piece of cake and then going and saying, "Third, did you try that upside down cake? Man, that's good. Did you get some?" knowing damn well you done ate the last piece.
Oh my God.
I said, "Oh my goodness."
Oh, it's just thrown in everybody's face.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, Lovely cleaned it out. I think she bought like 15 bars, came back, bought like 14 more, then came back and
Jesus Christ.
I said, I might as well just clean a whole container out. And then she did.
Um,
She
hey,
did.
that's a credit to your that's a credit to your gifts, young lady.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I mean,
Thank you.
hey, look.
This
When I
soap, I
get
love this
talent like
soap.
when I get beauty and talent like this up here, it's a treat for me as much as it is for all of you. And everybody, thank you for being here
Thank you,
this
Miss
morning
Cajun.
to support this beautiful lady. Yeah, you better believe it's good marketing.
Yeah, and that's what I mean about YouTube. Like it doesn't have to be a business, just I mean, because you never know what you plan on doing with your channel. You see how you just said that earlier, Mace, that this was you started it and it's a hobby. You keep saying it's a hobby, and you said maybe you'll turn it into a business.
Or
But
I will
see,
turn
if
it into
you
a business.
exactly, so imagine had you started out with the Foo La La, how could you turn it? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the whole thing. So you got to take your platform serious. That's everybody. Like you never know where it takes you and what you can turn it into. And YouTube is this is Google, which is the
Yeah,
biggest platform for marketing and marketing without a penny,
yeah.
you know?
She said mixology said she should have cleaned out the lemongrass coconut because that's my body. I'm gonna leave that alone. That last
I
part.
got you, Manny. Manny, don't I got you this week. I promise. I got you. I've been so busy. And in my head, this batch here, this is the colors I saw in my head. I was like, lavender peppermint. Let me just mix these colors. And you see how I'm adding mica oxides? That's an
Right.
iron. I'm
Mhm.
adding it in here. I'm playing around with colors, but I don't know how it's going to turn out
This is
because I'm
awesome.
always mixing something else up. Like I put goat milk here, coconut milk here. Uh, you know, the soap that you love, I use natural silk fibers, the same silk that you would use when you're creating a shirt, a blouse.
Nice. Let,
Yeah.
let, me- let me go back to the body wash for a quick second. What do
Mhm.
you use to make those?
So use saponified soaping the same way I would do all my techniques. And then I don't use coloring. So I'll use herbs inside. I always put sea salt in. That's with that detox line.
Hmm.
I have another one that literally just came out with about a month ago, Euphoria, which is amazing. It's like a lavender and amber. And Upside Down, which is a favorite. I've been creating that every year around fall. It smells exactly like upside down, like a pound cake almost.
Nice.
And that doesn't those two they don't have, and Twisted Pumpkin just sold out. So I'm not recreating it. It's done for the season.
Sorry,
That
folks, if you was into getting one.
I know. And that
Sorry.
that Twisted Pumpkin is a beautiful coconut. It's a strong coconut and pumpkin. It's beautiful, but that's gone. That's sold out.
Ladies, the beautiful TCHBCU queen, you're right on point. You're right on point. What you just said right there. I,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it's
Thank
very
you,
important
CC.
that
I
we all
agree.
support our brothers and sisters in business
Yeah,
because that's what they don't want us to do. And
yeah.
sometimes I'm gonna go a little bit off kilter here. A lot of them also don't want to deal with their own. So you gotta look at both sides.
That's so deep that you said that because I was in somebody's clouds and someone was saying, black businesses is this and that, blah, blah, blah. And I say, yeah, but then you have a lot of black businesses that aren't crooked or just,
I'm
and
gonna
and
say
it's
crook.
bad because I think We okay. Thank you, B Aggie. You have a great day. Thank you, sis.
Yeah, B Aggie.
Shout
Thank you
out
for
to B
coming, my
Aggie. I love
friend.
me some B Aggie. B Aggie is my day
Appreciate.
one. Yeah,
I'll tell you one thing.
and my Brooklyn.
You got a hell of a crowd, my dear.
Yeah, I love my people. That's my family.
There you go. Yeah, that's the way
Yeah,
you gotta treat your chat room. And
yeah.
a lot of that's the number one thing I took away, by the way, before I started this my room.
Mm-hmm.
Number one thing I took away was I used to look at a lot of these concept creators. And I'm not gonna mention the woman's name, but this particular lady has a big following and she says, I don't ever acknowledge my chat room. They don't matter. Oh
Oh
yes, they
no,
do. Because without them,
you
we're
wouldn't
not
have a
here.
channel.
Yes. And that's one of the things people love about my channel. When they come in for the first time, they notice one thing. I always interact with my chat room.
Right, right,
I don't give a damn what other creators say. I interact with my chat room. And I'm glad that I do.
right.
Because I treat everybody like family here. I always have a slogan. It's not about me, it's about us.
That part. I agree. Yeah. And when you get too big for your britches, where you think that, I mean, this is just, it's entertainment, but and it's fun and everything, but we are all real people at the end of the
Exactly.
day. You know what I mean? Like, who am I? Like, I'm no better or bigger than anybody else. You know what I mean? Like, when you start smelling yourself, you got issues. When you start, oh, I don't need these people. And that's just crazy. That's just crazy. But like I said, it's about the energy you put out. It's about the energy you put out. Yeah,
TC,
TC, it's gone. It's for fall. It it was for fall. I do it for every fall. It's gone.
Halloween girl, make your orders in June. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm being serious. You want that soap?
That's right,
Put in
Brooklyn.
your order in June. Am I right about that, my dear?
Listen, I fall, it comes and goes. That scent is a big seller too. Somebody's like, you should have it year round. And I was like, but y'all don't do that to Bath and Body. you know? The
Thank you,
audacity of
Ilongo.
people. I love chats that are engaging because we all learn it. That's right. That's right, TC. Listen, one day, TC, you remember this. I don't where were we, TC? We jumped on somebody's panel and it was like, okay, shout out to TC. We started talking about, I think this is the beginning of last year, right? TC, we were somewhere, I think Decop. And I think we was on her panel and we just took over, TC. Remember that? And we were talking about the benefits. When everybody was looking for elderberry vitamins and vitamin C tablets and all this stuff. And I was telling people, I say, if you look at your rose bushes, certain rose bushes, the bulb of that is cancer fighting agents inside. So start harvesting those when it's spun out already, and so you have the bulb left. And then calendula, when you look at marigolds, people don't like those type of flowers. They make really good tea, and they're also good for immune systems and building up your immune system. And then TC jumped up and she was saying that star anise grows in Philly. Like, I had no idea. Like, you know what I mean? So we can all learn from each other. Like, this is stuff straight around the hood. This is stuff straight on your damn grass and your lawns. Like, this stuff is necessary to know. It might be boring to some people in your chat right now, but I think it's necessary for a majority. I mean, everybody. But if this isn't for you, this conversation, you know what I mean? Then just, I mean, hey, take it with a grain of salt.
Sweetheart, I don't think it's boring because they're still here and more people coming in the clouds.
Right, right. And TC, yes, dandelion. So I mean, me and this sister stayed on a damn platform for, I want to say, 8 hours. Was it 8 hours, TC? We was in there just getting it in with conversation of herbs, and we were breaking down certain herbs that you can grow and you can harvest. And not everybody can afford a dehydrator. And some people are like, oh, a dehydrator, that's only $20, but you don't know what somebody else is experiencing in their life. And at that time last year, a lot of people were going through and they didn't have a dime to spare for a dehydrator. So I came through and I made some videos on when you grow your mint outside, when you grow your sage outside or whatever, go ahead and cut it and throw it in a brown bag. The brown bag will absorb the water and it will dehydrate your herbs for you. Put that in a jar, and you have it for later. Make your own teas, things like that. So that was just so deep. We had a good conversation. So shout out to TC. Yeah, you can use your oven too, Mother Twerks. But you know what? I'm lazy, and I got a big. I don't have a large garden, not like acres and stuff, but I have a lot of herbs, and I'm lazy, sis. So when I say when I'm soaping, I don't want to be out there fighting the spiders. I'm afraid of combs and spiders. So I would take those mints and all that other stuff, and and put it to the side. I save my raspberry leaves. That's good for TMI again, but for women, like for those of us that suffer from really bad cramps and things like that, it helps us balance out hormones and things like that. So you can do this, and I'm in Jersey where the weather is
It's not
horrible.
the best. Exactly. I'm right next door. It's not the
Right,
best.
exactly. You know it. So we have our summers is like 2 good weeks. That's what it feels like. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you ain't lying.
And then it's done. So we can't grow a lot of things. So, um, but when it's time to plant, I go in heavy with my herbs, things that I can, and then I go and I dehydrate. I use brown bags. I have two dehydrators, but like I said, not everybody has it. The luxury of doing that. And yeah, $20 might not be luxury to you, but to somebody else, that's a struggle.
You
So
ain't lying.
so there's things that you can do. There's things that you can do. So I was like, let me expound on that, and I did that on my platform, but TC and I did that somewhere else, and it was dope. It was
Yeah, we're
dope.
gonna get ready to go through the catalog, but I
Oh,
want to see
I
this.
love oud. Oh my goodness, TC. You can heal yourself with food and herbs. You can also dehydrate in your oven. That's right. Yeah, yeah.
So let me ask you an honest question, then.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna go a little deep here because I'm not the type of guy that really socializes. So I'm gonna sound like a fool. And you sisters out there, excuse me, I'm about to ask this question. It's not a negative question. It's
Okay.
Bunny said, "What's up, baby girl? It's good to see you, Miss
Hey,
Bunny.
Bunny. Good morning, sis.
It's good to
I
see
love
you.
being in Bunny's
Thank you for
chat.
dropping by." Uh, Here's the question I have for you. And for
Me
all you
too, she.
sisters, and for all you sisters out here too, you could
Hmm.
put a one in the chat. Do you feel personally that no one does this soaping better than uh black women?
Wait, what's your question? Do I feel like
Do you believe that no one does soaping better than black women? Sisters, put a one in the chat. Yes, two, no.
See, I'm not going to agree with that, and I'm going to tell you why. There's so many different cultures, so many different races and cultures and techniques from all around the world. Soap has been around for since the beginning of time. Started out with limestone, things
Mm-hmm.
like that. You know what I mean? So,
Mm-hmm.
and you look at the Greeks, you look at Africa, you look at how even then how they turned, the ash into lye. The lye is ash,
Mm-hmm.
and honey, we as people, we've been clean since the beginning. Don't you know it?
I will say this, and it's gonna sound a little nutsy,
Hmm.
but when I used to like negotiate with women, the one species of women that I can look at their skin, especially in the summertime, that was so clear is black women. And that told me one thing. Forget the stereotypes you hear.
Hmm.
Most black women keep themselves um, not only clean, but there's another word that they use. They have terrific hygiene. I mean that. Just by
Yeah.
dealing with black women. The skin is clear, is beautiful. I
Well,
mean, it is terrific.
I don't want to go too deep with it, but I'm going to say this. A lot of that has to do with melanin. And the less melanin you are, the less melanated you are, you lose elasticity to your skin as you age. So you see a lot of our counterparts, our other, people who are not melanated, you see them aging rapidly. It seems like they're aging rapidly because you see by the time they're 22, they look like they're maybe 42. It's because of lack of melanin. Also, they lose collagen at a higher rate than we do. Although we lose collagen as well, and collagen is something that everybody should be getting into. But we have high levels of melanin, and that also, and we also our skin type. You got to think of where we began, right? And you got to think of the weather and how our skin has adapted. Even up until now, we still have higher levels of natural glycerin on the surface of our skin, and the skin, the glycerin that's on the skin, and we also use it in our products, right? It's a natural humectant, meaning what that means is that glycerin is a natural humectant. It pulls in moisture from the air. That's what's going to keep you looking youthful. That melanin also combined, that's going to keep you looking youthful. So a lot of us, we say genetics. I agree. Because there it is. That's genetics right there. And self-preservation, how well you take care of yourself, how well you avoid stress. All those things matter. So that's why, scientifically, they don't age as gracefully as we age.
Mm.
And a lot of that has to do with lack of melanin, lack of collagen. Their bodies start breaking down collagen. And see, I don't want to get too deep because I don't want anybody to say, "Oh, she got a problem with this one." Listen. My products are for everybody. Okay, y'all get where I'm going with this.
Oh, I know where you're going with
But
this. You're a pro. That's why
but
you
the
could talk about this.
collagen, their bodies dump collagen at alarming rates. I believe once they're in their, what is it, TC? Maybe in their early 20s, they start dumping it. Their body started. We dump it too. We start losing it too, but they drop it much faster. So that's why you have women in their 60s and 70s, and and they're sitting up here, honey, okay, with the good silver fox, sexy fox looking. You're like, she don't even look a day over 30. Meanwhile, she about to be 80 next month. Okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and snatched waist and got it together. These are good genes, but it's also our skin has been developed for, we've been created for that. You can't look at a camel and say, how's the camel in the desert? And like, he not gonna pass out any minute now. No, he's built for that. He has a reservoir on his back for it. Our melanin, whether you're light skin, dark skin, in between, whatever you want to call yourself, mocha chocolate latte, whatever, you your skin is created for the heat. Your skin is created for the extreme weathers, whether you think so or not. I mean, food has a lot to do with the breakdown of how we're looking nowadays, because I'm not trying to shade anybody, but the younger women are looking worse now. When we
You
were
ain't
kids, we
lying
looked
about
like
that.
kids.
And I think, and that's the reason why I asked you that question. And you bring up an excellent point.
Yeah.
They look like they age by the time they're 26.
But that's the breakdown of foods. Everything is processed now.
Yeah, they eat a lot of junk food, and I make fun of them. I said the best thing these young girls can do is go buy a boar's head sandwich. And I hate to say this, but a lot of them do eat a lot of cold cuts, a lot of McDonald's, a lot of,
Exactly, exactly.
yeah, they
And
do.
so you have, gluttony is at an all-time high, and that's just not for women, that's for so many people. All right, sir. Oh, thank you. That's for a lot of people. But the processed food, it listen, it breaks down your body, and we're starting to morph into something else. I think they did a study on fingers. I think our thumbs are getting shorter now or something like that,
Hmm.
because the levels of like how much we use our phones and things. So our thumbs, the children are being born with shorter thumbs now, they're saying. I forgot how it's changing. So they were expecting us to like not have thumbs in, like, I don't know how many years. This, far on
Crazy
out,
science.
but just like that, girls are getting periods later. They're getting them heavier. They're more developed. When I was a teenager, I looked like a teenager. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Well, no, I look like a little girl, but a lot of us look like that back then. Now, you look at a 10-year-old, she has ass, hips, thighs, all kinds of stuff. You're like, well, damn, you whistle at her thinking she 25 and she every bit of 14. It's about the
That's
foods. It's
not a good
how
look for a man, by the way.
right, right, right. But so I don't know if I can say who makes back to that question, who makes it better. I just know I'm gonna give this a quick little story because I said it on my channel before. I
Yeah,
had
go
a
ahead.
Caucasian woman drop down in my chat and she said, I've been soaping for years and I've never seen this before. How are you using fruit and vegetables in your soaps? Like she hit me up on the backside and was like, can you give me the recipe to this and that? And so I had to be, classy with it on my platform, but I said to her, I appreciate you for dropping down. I've never seen you before. I said, thank you for stopping by. And I played it off because I was like, she didn't come to just sit and conversate. She came to take away, And when I say take away,
I know what you mean.
I mean, see, I'm not the only soaper. I give a lot of recipes to a lot of other soapers, and they give me recipes, and we interact. And someone asked me, how are you?" She asked me actually once. She dropped down a number of 3 times. The first time she dropped down, she asked about milk. She said, "How are you using milk and your milk isn't burning?" And I said to her, "I add my milk to my oil part, and I don't add it to the lye." And she said, "Oh, that was it." Never came back, right? Then she dropped back down and she asked about the fruit. "How are you doing this? I've never seen that before." And da 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 da. And so I came to her platform and she was soaping. And I said, "Hey, I just want to come by and support you." I said, "How are you?" Exactly, TC. Exactly. You know how I am. So I was like, I dropped in. I said, "Hey, I just want to come by and show some support because you came to my platform." And then she said, "Oh, hi, how are you?" And never acknowledged me again in the chat. Meanwhile, she came to my platform to take away, to just be a sponge. I'm not going to say that we're better, but I can say that I've experienced that quite a few times with other
Sorry to
creators
hear that.
that will try to sponge. Just, well, how do you do this? What how did that happen? How did you, just like with our culture, they do it with the culture. You know what I mean? They infiltrate and it is what it is. But we all have different techniques. We all have different styles. There's enough money in the entire world for all of us to make it and be great. But don't play me for no sucker now.
Yeah, I'm sorry that yeah, because a lot, it's funny. Uh, a lot of people been saying that people have been stealing their ideas, and because a lot of them have a bigger platform than others, people are
Yeah.
gonna believe them more than, let's say,
But
a
do you
small.
think anything is original, Mace? Right now? Like, do you really think anything is original? I don't think so.
See, this is how I go by it, and I'm gonna sound stupid, but I'll say anyway. Now you do what you do, right?
Right.
I got you up here, right? There's a reason. This is where I'm going. There's a reason why I'm going with this. The
Mhm.
reason why I have you up here because I don't give a damn about the others. I don't even know them. I don't care. I look at your work and I see brilliance and excellence.
Thank
That's why I
you.
have you up here, and I mean that.
Thank you.
There's no problem. This facts. I mean, I couldn't tell you who your competitors are if you point them in front of me right now.
Right. Exactly, TC.
You know, but the reason why I have you here is because of your skills.
And that's what's original. You see what I mean? There's nothing, she said it, there's nothing new under the sun. So people got to get out of their feelings when they, "Oh, this person stole this from me." No, 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 no. It's how you create it and make it your own.
Exactly.
That's with anything in life. Anything doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, uh, I look at your talents, and I'm not how can I say this? I'm no connoisseur to when it comes to soaping. I can tell TC is. The other ladies in the chat room supporting you are. Some of the guys who are in here this morning are. I'm not because I don't really know the soaps. And
Right.
that's my bad. That's my ignorance. That said, now that I watch you, thank you, baby girl. Thank you, TT. Now that I watch you, I know now who to go to, who to support
Right.
when I want something new, something that you're coming out with. I'm coming
And
to you.
if you can't, but you know what? Here it is, Mace. If you aren't able to support, right? But you're somewhere in the world and you see somebody else that makes soap, at least you're educated now.
I
Now
know
you
that.
know what to look for. That's the ticket right there. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, because I don't, I'm just being honest. I'm not kissing up to anything. I don't know the others. I don't care about the others. I see you. I see your talent. I see your skill.
Yeah.
I don't care about the others. If someone is bragging about somebody else, so be it. That's what that person like. You, I like what I see out of you,
Right, right.
and that's all that matters to me. Beautiful mahogany's in the building.
Hey, Mahogany.
Saying hello to you, Nadia. I tell you, Nadia, you've been terrific up here the last 2 days.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me. I had a good time. Listen, yesterday I had a great time with you. I didn't even realize it was 2 hours. We had
Oh
such a
yeah,
good
me.
time.
Yeah, you was up here for a hot minute, and I loved
Yeah,
every
because
minute
I
of it.
thought I was getting ready to get cursed out. I said, Lord, Lord, Lord.
I
I
would
said,
not
oh,
have let
Lord.
him. No, I'm serious. I would not have let him get away with that.
I said, no, God.
I would have said
Lara
the
about to
magic
give you the
words to him.
business.
I would have said the magic quote to him. Carl, off
Yeah.
limits. When I tell guys that, they know what that means. Leave her alone. Off limits.
No, but Laryl, he's dope. He really is. I mean, he could do
Lara,
no
how you be
wrong in my
winning these?
eyes now.
Lara,
I
how you
I
be winning
I
these
love me
women
some
over, bro?
Laurel. He's dope. He's
Look at
not
that.
bad. He started
Look at
out, I
that,
said,
Lara.
oh no. I said another Jerome Whitefield. Here we go.
Your white
Because you
size is
know,
different. Jerome's a
white
different
side,
story.
yeah, there you go. Whitefield, white side, just white. I don't know.
He's a different plot. He's in a different
Oof.
planet right now.
Yeah, he cursed me out so bad. I was like, wait, who is he talking to?
I wish I
I
would have
don't even
saw
know
that.
him.
I'm gonna have a talk with him next time I see
Oh
him.
no, don't talk. Leave it like it is. Everybody's not gonna like you. I'm okay with that. I'm when I say I'm okay with it, I love it that way. I don't
Yeah,
have a lot of enemies, but when people show you who they are or they tell you they don't like you, you gotta go where you're accepted, celebrated, loved, welcomed.
I get
If you're
I,
not, don't do it.
I get creeps in here now every night lately, doing some degrading stuff. I just block
Mahogany.
them.
Yeah, I was in the chat. I don't know where I was, and he was like, Nadia, with your trashy ass. And I was like, wait, what? And he was like, B, you can never go to my platform. You better not ever come. I was like, who is he talking to? He was like, you were laughing at me when they was talking about me. And I was like, you do know I have no idea who you are. Like, I think it was the first time I've ever seen him. I was like, what the hell?
Fascinating.
Yeah.
TC, thank you so much for the kind words, my love. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah, but everybody else has been awesome. Your platform is amazing, Mace. I pray
I
that your
appreciate that,
platform
honey. I appreciate
grows
you.
immensely. I really do, because you know what? It's I know that like the men was saying last night, this is a sports channel, and I was like, you know what? I don't like sports, but I'm here all the time. I turn you on and I listen to you while I'm soaping and creating labels, and I'm listening, and
I
it's the
appreciate that.
conversations in between that I just enjoy. I enjoy.
I had a fashion designer, a female fashion designer. I used to do my shows in the morning, honey. I used to do 3 shows a day. and
Wow.
and I had people tell me, Mace, I don't know what you're doing, bro, but keep doing it. You get me through my morning, get my morning coffee from
Exactly.
Starbucks, and then we appreciate you. And I love you all too. If
Right,
it gets you
right.
by your day, then stay. I don't
Yeah,
mind. It makes my job harder and easier at the same time
right,
because I have to perform to give everybody a good show so they can feel good. You have to deal with the man, and then Uh, on your way home, if I'm on, I get you home safely, and you're happy. You're happy for the rest of the night because you're
right.
in friendly surroundings, and You don't have to deal with the man. I dropped the link, sweetheart. When it come up, you can come up. You too,
Right,
Mahogany,
right.
if you want to.
Oh, okay, Mahogany, really? I gotta go into your channel. I didn't even see. Okay, all right, sis. We definitely have to.
Yeah, she makes. I didn't know she makes soap. She makes candles. I know that.
Ooh,
Yeah, she does. She makes candles.
okay.
Yeah, I got. I dropped her link, sweetheart. Drop your link in the chat. Mahogany wants your
One
link.
second. Let me grab it.
Miss V's back here. She can come up. The women can come up. The guys, I don't want foolishness. Love, you're gonna be nice. You can come up and say hello to her. By the way, you look stunning this morning. Just to let you know.
Oh, thank you. Listen, I said I gotta be on time for Mace. I just threw on a t-shirt and a wig. Cause I got what's those Felicia braids underneath here? Remember in Friday when she was like, let me borrow your microwave or something like that?
Yeah.
That's how I'm looking right now.
Everybody, she dropped her link. Check out her catalog. It's tremendous. Miss Cajun's now a big supporter of hers. I'm definitely gonna be a big supporter of hers. Find some of
Thank
her
you.
soaps and definitely her body wash. Support this beautiful lady. She is tremendous. Like I told her 5 minutes ago, I meant it. I don't care about other soapers. She does it for me
Yeah, thank you. Thank
because
you.
she
I
came to
appreciate
me
you.
first. In this chat room, which blew my mind, and I am so grateful. Let me say this to all you sisters out there, and I mean
Yeah.
that. You sisters who support me, trust me when I say this to you. It has been a blessing. Okay?
Yeah.
It's not like I'm one of these guys. I tell these guys all the time, the ladies come in here, I don't go over there. And I guess it's because I just be myself, because that's who I am. I'm just being myself. And it makes my day, and it makes this platform go a lot easier when people know that when they come here, they're welcomed and their family. And I appreciate each and every one of you in the clouds, in the chat, everybody. She's been. Do you? All right. This is a good question by your girl TC. Do you have a soap that assists with mental illness? She said no shade. She's being real with you.
You know what, TC? I'm not even gonna go there.
Okay. That-
No. But
That's the
lavender,
answer.
let me tell you something. Let me tell you on a serious note, meditation, and I know this isn't the platform to talk about it, but I'm gonna tell you this. Get into meditating because it will ground you. It really will. I think everybody has a breaking point.
Ain't lying. And I'm
And I
glad you
think,
brought that. And I'm
yeah,
glad you brought that up. I
I,
didn't mean to interrupt you.
yeah, I think
That's the one thing
everybody
I
has a
noticed.
breaking point.
That's the one thing I saw
Mhm.
about you that I'm fascinated, because I meditate a lot too, believe it or
Yeah,
not.
I meditate. I meditate 2 times a day.
Clears my
Um,
mind,
it
frees
clears
my
your
mind.
mind. So I don't have a soap product, but I do have listen, I can tell you what I use. I use my sage. I burn my sage, I burn copal for those of you that deal with resin, frankincense, myrrh, I just, I thank God for my life. I thank God for the people around me. I speak affirmations over my life. You know what I'm saying? Like I just it's so much more than just craziness in the world. But when people show you who they are and you see ticky ticky boom, I spoke about it on my platform before, not too long ago, a couple of weeks ago. You have to learn to leave folk alone. When people are crazy, and that's a harsh word, but it's the truth. You got to leave people alone because sometimes it's not about fearing what they'll do to you. They will drive themselves off a damn cliff. You understand what I'm saying? You don't know how far you can push people. And so I did a video about that. I did a couple videos, but recently I had a whole situation with a really deranged, crazy
Oh,
person up here on YouTube, and I spoke about it. So, protect your energy, protect your peace. Yeah, I don't have soap products for that, but I tell you what, you know what, TC? I was meditating last week sometime and it came to me for January, my January box. I do a sign a surprise me box every month. It drops on the 6th, and it's 6 bars of soap for $25. So 6 bars in a box. It's random. I pick them, but it's
Nice.
geared towards that month, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it came to me while I was meditating. I was getting out of meditation form, and I said, "Oh my God!" So my box for January will be called Zen, and it's going to be all the elements of the earth, the everything. It's going to be really nice. It's going to be really nice. So it's going to be based around chakras. It's going to be beautiful. I'm trying to figure it out now exactly how I'm going to package it, but that's the box for January. Yeah.
There you go.
Now it's not gonna make you cruise for bra. You know what I'm saying? Per se, you got to do that's the footwork you got to do in your own life. So the soap is not gonna make you release, relax, relate, and stop windmilling. But hey, I mean, it's all about a mindset, right?
Yeah. I mean, let me also say this to you, since I have you up here. Um, you're one of the best interviews I ever had.
Really? Oh my
I'm not
goodness.
lying to you.
You
Matter of
just
fact,
make
let me
my
show you
day.
my face. Let you know I'm not kidding around. Mm-hmm.
Well, you want to hear something crazy? This is my first interview.
Really?
Yes. I've
Hey,
been asked a lot, and I told you I do not do I don't. I don't. I give people the runaround. Like I'll say, okay, we'll get together. We'll get together. I just, I'm terrified of the platforms. My thing, when I say terrified, I'm not scared of anybody. I just don't do the crazy.
you
I
don't like
don't
the
do it.
gunslinging.
Yeah, I just don't do it. I actually do stand for a sisterhood. You know what I mean? And I rather uplift my sisters, and I rather they uplift me. I'm all about accountability,
Good thing triple black ain't up here. I don't mean to interrupt you, but you was worried about Laurel. If triple black heard what you just said,
Oh, sisterhood.
he
Yeah,
would have
but
been on a tirade right
yeah,
now.
but when I say sisterhood, what sisterhood stands for me is accountability. You know what I'm saying? Between us, holding me accountable. Sometimes you're not always in a mind space to persevere. You say that you have goals and aspirations, but you don't follow through. We have children, we have lives, we have husbands, things like that. Everybody else supersedes our own feelings. Like we don't take care of ourselves the way we need to. So it's good to have some type of camaraderie with other women where we can, maybe it's not pick up the phone and talk, but this is YouTube. So hey, did you finish that project that you were talking about? Okay, sis, where can I help you? Well, okay, well, do you need me to help you do something? Okay, well, listen, call me. How you feeling? I have a couple of women that I tap in with. Somebody very close to me was just assaulted in her garage, head
Sorry to hear that.
busted wide open. Somebody tried to rob her.
Mm.
And I reach out all the time. How you doing? How's everything going? What's happening now? Like that's the sisterhood I'm speaking of. I'm
Okay,
not talking about getting on panels and fighting against men. I don't care about all of that stuff. I
good
keep
for
my
you.
opinions to myself. I respect this space. I really like a lot of the people's that grace your platform and other platforms. I just stay to myself.
I'm the same way,
Yeah,
and people don't understand it. They're like, "Yo, Mace, why don't you do a tour?"
right.
And
See,
I'm like,
no, I'm not
"Why?"
with that.
You
I'm not
know.
with that. Mm-mm. Because
So,
what happens is you'll find yourself in some bullshit. You
mm-hmm.
will. It's
And
gonna find
people
you.
really don't know you. They're gonna start with you just because they don't
Yeah.
know you.
Listen, I have no. I'm gonna say it. I went to a platform. I went to Sheila E's platform. And shout out to her. I actually like her comment, her content in the beginning when I first found her. And I was in her clouds for about a good 8 lives, right? Eight
Yeah, she
videos.
was having
I
a
watched it from the
monster night out
beginning
of
to end.
space. Mm.
And I'm in my soap room, I'm doing my thing. And then one day she had a really good topic. And so I'm like, I agree, sis. This is really good. New to the channel, but just I watch it from the clouds and it's then the third. Well, she had a buffoon up there, and that person just lost it and grabbed the link. Nadia, grab the link. And I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't come here for this. I'm just in a chat. I'm just minding my business. You know what I mean?
Guy or
And
woman?
so, without saying any more about that situation, this is
Okay.
why I stay in the clouds, because sometimes even the chat is able to dictate to you as a channel holder who to have in your space.
Of
You're
course,
not
yeah.
like that, but a lot of times some people are like that, to where they're like, "Oh, you don't like that person? Okay, so now I don't want the person here." And I don't want to bring negative energy to anybody's platform. If you ever see me drop down, you don't see me going back and forth with no one. No one. I
Like
just like to, sit down and listen to the commentary. So that was like the second thing I've ever encountered like that, and I was like, this is why I just don't do the platform.
I don't blame you, baby. And make sure Nadia says, make sure. I mean, not Nadia. TC says, make sure that her birthday's on New Year's Day, and
It's a
she wants
January
your
baby,
cash
yeah.
app so she can get you that. She can
Because
get that
Love
love,
Blake,
Blake.
I know.
So
I gotta tell Love Blake about this stream so she can come back.
I'm gonna order, but my birthday's on Wednesday coming up, so I'll definitely hit you up for some
Okay.
stuff. You know, so when I take 3 or 4 showers a day, so I gotta smell good. That's just my
Uh-oh.
personal
Uh-oh.
self. I've always been like that.
All right, sexy and smelling good. That go together, honey. Listen, women start losing panties and things like that. You smell right. The time is right. Shoot, wigs go off, panties fall off.
Yeah. I think that's very. I don't think a lot of men. Let me back up a little bit. It boggles my mind when
Mhm.
a lot of women like the smell of men when they come off a hard day's work. I'm talking about the blue collar guy, not the corporate guy in the suit. I'm talking about the blue collar guy. It boggles
Right.
my mind because I'm like, you like that stench? Yeah, I'm
Well,
putting.
I mean, see, I think what it is that he's worked very hard, right?
Okay.
I can see that, but now when you're talking about getting intimate, ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, because I'm
Not at
rocking.
all. Imma
I'm
have to
rock.
smack you with a bar of soap, a
Yeah,
bottle of wash.
because I'm rocking some Killian, Rolling in Love. I'm like, whoa, you serious,
Wow.
girl?
Mm-mm.
A guy who's musty and sweaty, and you love that
Mm-mm.
smell? Yeah, brother
Some
wearing some
people like it,
Killian,
I
and you
guess.
ignore him.
Ooh-wee, when the funk hits the fan, come on, get funky.
To each his own, but I noticed that
Right.
by a lot of sisters and a lot of
Yeah.
Latino women. They love that smell of a guy working at a garage all day. They just do.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, TC. I appreciate you, and thank you for
All these
for
winter
being part
babies.
of the family. Mr. Miami, you want to come? No, no, no. Go to the other room. Oh, because after I finish with this beautiful lady, I'm gonna have breakfast with Toya, so you guys can enjoy that. We'll take that as long
Okay,
as
I
Toya
gotta
wants
head
to
over
be up.
there.
No, you can
It's
stay.
gonna be over there?
Yeah, it's gonna be over there. Yeah, I already
Okay,
set that
okay.
up. That's in another 10, 12 minutes because having you up here for me, I'm not kidding you. I'm being real with you, sweetheart. Having you up here for me, it's a joy. It's one of my
Wow, thank
birthday
you. I
gifts.
really
I know.
appreciate you
Thank
for
you.
having me.
I mean, you're talented, girl. You're talented.
Thank you.
You promised me you come back again, right?
Oh God. Okay. But
I know you
I'm
afraid of
now I
panels, but if it's
yeah.
like this for you, would you come back up
Okay.
or do a private one?
I'll come back up. I'll come back up.
Yeah, because you've been great today. I mean, uh, TC is really support. Let me put it this way:
Yeah, I've known TC for some years. That's
you
my
you
sister.
you, you know you got something going when your supporters follow you to a strange person's room. I'm
Right,
serious.
right.
When your supporters follow you here, and I hope all you hit that subscribe button. By the way, I don't care about cash apps. Hit that subscribe and share it. Share it with people. I'm going to share it later on today. So C's been Mace. You are an excellent interviewer. I appreciate that, sweetheart. I appreciate that. Thank you, Brooklyn.
Yeah, you
Appreciate that
definitely
too.
made me feel welcome. I appreciate you so
I, I,
much. Because this is my
I,
first interview.
Hey, I'm honored, by the way, that I'm the first one to ask you. Now, I
Yeah, thank
think
you.
now I'm gonna warn you. I think in Auntie's room is gonna be a lot different from what I did with you.
Oh no. Really? Uh-oh. I don't
Got
know,
know Aunt
man.
a little bit, honey.
Mm-mm.
I have him up here from time to time. I know, and me and him go to the same circles a little bit. I know how Aunt is. Thank you, Nicer, beautiful Nicer in the building. You better make sure you have your crowd in that room. And I love
Oh
you, man. I'm just
no.
playing around. And I love you.
Yikes. You
Let
think
me
his
see.
channel it'll be tough? It'll be a little cray cray?
Oh, you food shopping, Mr. Miami? I'll think about doing a show tonight. I'll think about it. If you see my bat signal, you know I'm having one.
Yeah, I'll be live later on tonight
I
with
know
my
you will.
Saturday night real
I'll peek
talk.
into that.
Yeah.
And all your trucker buddies, all your supporters. Isn't it cool to have supporters though? Huh, sweetie?
Yeah.
Yeah, me and you agree about the chat. Without the chat, where would we be? Where would we be?
Yeah, you wouldn't have a channel.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, because I was always wondering when I first started, people said, "Yo, Mace, you're gonna blow up, man. Don't forget us." I'm like, "Why am I gonna forget you?" People value you
Right.
guys. Because see, I come from the chat room, sweetheart.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't one of these panel hoppers to act like a fool on a panel, then make a name, and then people come to my room. I wasn't one of those. Most of my supporters was with me in chat rooms,
Right.
and I
Exactly.
would promote myself. Say, guys, I'm gonna do this. Don't worry about it. It's coming. And once it came, I never looked back. And
Right.
that foolishness you talking about, I try my best to avoid it. What's up, Blue Devil? Good morning, sir. Blue
Yeah, so
Devil
do I. Mm-hmm.
G's in the building. Mr. Miami shots fired. Oh man. Ace, you may want to forget some folks. No shade. Yeah, I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
I lost my by fact because I had a big disagreement with someone back in February. I lost a lot of my D1s. They went with the other guy, which I don't mind because now they're all making money with crypto. And me and Laurel was probably the roughest night of my life doing this. Laurel's like a brother to me, and Laurel decided to go with them. And every Mr. Miami was in the Nicer was in here. Mr. Miami was in there. Was all in the chat room, and like they saw my reaction, and I couldn't do this show the rest of the night. I held my composure because to me, I lost my boy. I lost my main boy over a disagreement with someone that shouldn't matter to him. And I was cool with it. And all that made me do was motivate me to do harder. And that's when those crazy 9, 10, 12 hour shows started coming in, you know? But I will say this to you. Um, how can I say this? And this, you are phenomenal at what you do. I'm glad this is your craft, this is your career. And keep doing what you're doing. And you keep beautiful people like TC on your side and Brooklyn Boy on your side
Thank
because
you.
they are gonna ride and die with you no matter what. I got Mr. Miami on my side. Laurel comes in from time to time because Laurel's more about investing money. Ism is here right now. He just woke up. Do you ever
Hey,
sleep?
Ism.
I only had 3 hours sleep, Ism. I swear to God. I was thinking about this lady all night. I'm not kidding. Even when she left last night, Mr. Miami can sign off on this. All I kept talking about was your talent.
Wow. Thank you.
While Laura was talking about your beauty, I was talking about your talent.
Thank you.
That's the way I think. All
I
the women who
appreciate you.
come in here, by the way, let me say this to all of them. One thing they know about me, I have no ulterior motives towards any woman. I don't. If I like your skills, you support me, I support you. That's all. That's just the way I do things. So you know I'm gonna keep supporting you. You know that. You're gonna see me every time I see you live. I'm popping up in your chat.
Appreciate that.
I appreciate you,
Yeah.
honey, because you seek me out first, like I said. So this woman is so talented. How much time you got? How much? You want to do it next time you come up here? 'Cause I want to show people your catalog, which is phenomenal. And you know what I'll
Maybe we
do?
could do it next time, but it's the website is there. I think we dropped the website. They can see
Okay,
it.
because one thing I'm gonna be doing because it's holiday season,
Hmm.
I'm gonna plug your catalog every night. How's that?
Oh, wow. Thank you.
It's not a problem with me.
I
It really not a
appreciate you,
problem with
Mace.
me.
Thank you.
Macosphere in the building. What's up, Ism, my boy? Well wishes for those in the cryptocurrency moguls. The reset is real and stuff is already shifted.
Yeah, that's right, TC. Shout out to Mr. Sinister the trucker because he's on that too.
Yeah, I had a whole crew of guys used to be in here. They're in the crypto. I call them the
Hmm.
crypto gang,
Yeah.
and they're making their money. Good for them. I mean, like I said, I don't envy anyone. I gotta look for me. I just got a brand new kidney back in May. Life is every day is a good day for me now.
Congratulations.
I appreciate that, and the one thing I did love the most was so many guys from these spaces who don't come in here came in here
To
when they
check on
found
you.
out, and because I told Platinum, and I told so many guys came in here to say that you're a good guy, and we're
Wow.
so happy for you, and that meant the world to me.
Yeah, because you can't lie on character. You are who you are. You know what I mean? You have
Yeah,
a beautiful spirit. Yeah. God bless
Blue.
you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Blue Devil's calling the beautiful TC his um calling her his queen. Only on YouTube you get this. Brooklyn, I appreciate that, my brother. And one more thing. This is for Brooklyn, this beautiful lady. When you're from our area, I take care of all the New Yorkers and New Jersey people. So that's why me and Melody got a great um relationship. That's my baby sister, beautiful Melody. Shout out to her. This beautiful lady got over 3,000 subscribes. She'll probably get, I will predict, probably by 2023. So have at least 50,000.
Wow.
Well, I'm talking about you
Oh,
with your
me.
great
Okay. I'm
skill.
like, wow.
I'm talking to you now.
Oh, wow.
You,
Listen, I receive it. Okay. I'm like, that's some good numbers.
you, not Melody.
Yeah, I'm not
It's
at
on point.
3,000 yet, but I'm heading into it. I'm
Yeah,
almost there. I'm
yeah.
almost
Miss
there.
V,
Thank you.
MTGV TV. Check her out. That sister does everything herself, and
Yeah.
she's at 2,400 in less than in 13 months. And what she does, which is awesome, she is a crime reporter, something you usually don't see in these YouTube streets. And she does a phenomenal job. She does her own graphics, she does her own editing, her own producing, and she's a boss lady. And she feels a little uncomfortable when I call her that because she is. And when she has male guests, they're intimidated by her, and I start
Right.
laughing. I tell her that, you know. Whose link? This beautiful lady's link, um, or MTGVTV. Okay, she dropped her link. Blue Devil.
Yeah.
There it is. Beautiful Nadia.
And thank you guys for supporting the channel. I appreciate you.
Hey,
Thank
look.
you for the opportunity, Mace. I appreciate you. You
Hey,
know
no,
that. I'm
I'm very
grateful.
honored that I'm your first interview.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh," when you said it, my heart dropped, and I was like, "Oh, no." I was like, "Oh," only because like I just said, you know what it is.
I
So,
know it is. Yeah, but TC's from Never Do or Die Bed Stuy. I'll treat you well from now on. Gorgeous.
oh shoot.
And she's from Never
She
Do or
sounded
Die
real
Bed
dope.
Stuy. And me, I'm in the
Okay.
BX. So
Oh Lord, let's not get into Capricorn's TC again, please.
I'm a
Jeez.
Sag, so I guess that's what they
My
call it. Cause
son
I
is a
got
Capricorn.
yeah, I got a birthday Wednesday. Mr. Miami's a Capricorn. He's on the 22nd.
Oh my God.
I'm on the 8th. I'm this Wednesday coming up. So, uh, let me end it with this. 'Cause I know this beautiful lady. She has this a plethora of. She's gonna get more support because her skills is too damn talented to go unnoticed. And if I have to plug her like I've done Miss V for forever, I'll do it. So look for your website to be on every night up here.
Thank
Holiday season
you.
make get you some cash, okay?
Thank you so much.
Not a problem.
All
Mr. Miami,
right. I see Mace's
uh,
marathon man.
you know who named me that of all people? Because I'm tight with this guy too, Little Big Nate.
Oh no, I watched Miss oh God.
Little
Yeah.
Big Nate. It was his first night on his show because I did my platform before his. I started for him, and he had his platform his first night, and he
Hmm.
said, "There goes my boy Mace Tiger. You know, he's the marathon man because I do 9 hours a show, honey. I'm not
Right.
joking." I said, "You're gonna," I said, "You're gonna watch me, folks." I had a lady last month. I see you, my love. I had a lady last month who told me, "You're off the air," and I said, "What do you mean by that?" She was in Cooler's room. And I said, "What do you mean by that?" And she said, "Well, you're on when I go to bed, and then you're on when I get up to go to work."
Wow. No, you
And
do some
she
long
and she
hours.
and she, and she told me to when I get up, I click on YouTube. I know you're on.
Goodness. But that's a lot of people in this sector I noticed. They
Oh
do
yeah,
8 hours, 10 hours.
yeah. I'm leading the charge now. Used to be Zero. Just did another 26 hour. Shout out to
Oh,
my boy Zero. He just did another 26 hour marathon.
thank you, Prince Pierre. Thank you.
Prince Pierre supporting. I appreciate
Thank you
that,
so
Pierre.
much. Yeah, thank you guys.
Appreciate
Thank you.
you.
I was
Uh,
nervous, Mace. I was really nervous because I was like, it's just soap making. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if your people will be like, because you remember last
my
night,
people are
Lara
not
was like, we
here.
don't give a F. I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
that's
oh my
Laurel.
God.
That's Laurel being a fool.
But today I thought, you know what I mean? I'm like, they're gonna be like, who cares about soap? Who cares about? But I really enjoyed myself. I hope everyone took away from the conversation with something. You know what I mean? We can all learn from each other. I really appreciate you for the opportunity. I had a
It's
ball.
not a problem, sweetheart. You supported me first. You was in my chat room. I'm like, who was? I'm saying to
Yeah, but I
myself, who
got
is?
to you from either third or
From
third.
third.
Oh, yeah,
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 Cyril and me, we got a very good relationship too. It's
yeah.
like I said, I'm a chat room guy. I'm not a platform hopper. So if you know me from the chat room, you know me.
Right, right.
If you don't know me, I'm not gonna waste my time talking to you, and I expect the same. Not because I'm rude, because I don't get into the stupidity, just like you don't get into the stupidity.
That's it. Yep, that's it.
I'm the same way.
Mhm.
I mean, everybody's just celebrating each other. See what you done, Nani? You did a beautiful thing this morning. You brought all your supporters together, and then blending in with my supporters, and everybody loves what you do.
Yeah,
That's
I
what it's
had a
all about.
ball. Much
That's
respect to you too, Mr. Miami.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you miss your girl
Yeah, your
Bunny
your folk
earlier,
is
Mr. Miami.
they're dope. I like them over here.
Yeah, everybody
You don't
says
get
that.
cursed
Yeah,
out over here,
yeah,
shoot.
and nice released the charge. Like I always ask my platform, do you want me to throw this person out, ban them? And they're like, nah, man, give them one more chance. But when they want me to ban someone or put someone in check, I do it.
Right, right.
The record on YouTube. Yeah, I think I know. I think I know him. I think I'm not sure. Because I stay to myself, fellas. It's like I told my audience, I do not, I swear to you, Nadia, everybody listening, I do not think about my platform. into 15 minutes before I do it, like this morning. I'm like saying, oh, it's like I'm saying, oh, what's up, Ricardo? My nephew's in the building.
Hey, Ricardo.
You know,
Oh, perpetual. Oh, I feel it in my shoulders. Truckers done rolled on in. Infinite individual. Yes, yes. Thank you for stopping by, Perpetual. Shout out to Perpetual. He made a crazy beat this morning. I was in there like swimwear, Perpetual.
and Nicer
Yeah.
is my beat person. You'll start hearing Nice's tremendous talent
Yeah. There's a
in
lot
here
of people
this
up here
week.
that's talented.
That's why I said, and you know what's sad about that? I'm gonna tell you, Lou, something. Especially the bigger platform concept creators,
Yes.
they do not respect other people's talents. I've noticed that.
But you know what? When you love what you do, you don't even look for that type of confirmation. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's
You
why I
really
said
don't.
about myself. I don't
Yeah, you really
care.
don't. That's why I say I can talk to my room and it's only 2 people and I can
I'm same
I
way.
enjoy it. I keep going. I keep
Girl,
pouring my soap. I keep mixing my products. I keep labeling. You know
girl,
what I mean? Because
hmm
who's for you is for you. That's it.
that's it. And girl, Mr. Miami can confirm this. One night, I did a I did a 8 hour stream with this me and Mr. Miami in the chat room.
Wow.
I didn't care. I mean, I'm just
Yeah,
giving people
yeah.
updates, scores. I'm watching the game live,
But that's for
telling them what's
people
going
who
on.
are looking for substance, Mace. You know what I mean? Like you have a channel that has substance. Whether the thing is that you can do these lives and they could be filled with bullshit.
It's true. Yeah. Yeah. I
And the
mean,
takeaway is nothing.
I think the best thing for me was it was the second week I did this platform, the Tuesday morning, and all the guys, I'm talking about the big guys,
Right.
were in Cooler's room. They came to my room, 8 o'clock in the morning. Law was on was on the platform, and I told them the truth about myself as a man. And from that day on, guys who I used to be in the chat room with, they disowned me. They didn't want to talk to me no more at the time. And I was cool with that because I was starting this. The guys who knew me like a Laro, Platinum Elitism, they stuck by me. Dusty, all these guys, Mr. Miami, they all stuck with me.
Right.
And that meant the world to me.
Right.
You know, that these guys stuck by me. They said, Mace, you just do what you do, brother. We with you. You're the most realest dude I've ever come across. And I'll always love those guys for that. You know,
Right.
recall. Remember I told you earlier about they were guys going to work in the morning, and they would come up here to say, "You get me through work." Ricardo Rodney is one of those guys.
Wow.
That's why I call him nephew
Yeah.
because he's one of those guys. A
Wow. And
mahogany
you
spirit.
never know what you say that will resonate with someone.
Yeah,
You don't know where people are in their lives. You know, not a kumbaya moment, but you just never know. Like every time you hit that button and you go live, and now I know part of your testimony with the kidney situation. You know, who has the energy to hit that button and be consistent and they just got a transplant?
let me
Who?
tell you something about that night. I came home on Tuesday night, right? Tuesday
Mhm.
afternoon, late, like 6 o'clock. I swear to you, by 7 o'clock Eastern time, I had to sit up. I just got the kidney transplanted in. I had to sit up.
Right.
No joke. I did a 9 hour show that night.
See what I mean? But that perseverance right there, Mace, you motivate somebody else. Somebody, I can hit a wall and say, you know what, I'm all soaked out. I don't know what else to do. Business isn't good. I'm struggling. You know, my life is in shambles. You know what I mean? I could say something like that and then just press the button and see you live, knowing that you just had this situation happen. That motivates me. So imagine, you know, that's the impact of being a content creator. A lot of people don't realize it. That's the impact. Either you have a channel that has some substance to it, and you bring meaningful content to people. Yeah, we do the fool la la, we have a good time with the clicks and views, but here and there you fill it up with something that people can take away with something. They can leave and say, Mace got me through this. he don't even realize that he got me through this situation. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. Lawrence told me that. Dark Slow Fierces told me that. A few guys told me. They said, Mace,
Yeah.
when you used to say, "What's up?" to me, how you doing, how you feeling, I used to look at you like, "Who the bleep is you?" But then when I saw you keep doing it day after day, it pulled me out of my
Consistency.
doldrums, and that meant the
Mhm.
world to me. The guys
That
have told
part.
me that.
That
I was
part.
one of them.
And that's it right there. Like I said in the beginning, I said consistency outweighs talent. And some people say, "No, no, no, you gotta be talented." There's a lot of people in the world that they do something, if not better than their favorite artist or something like that, but it's their grind. It's that
Yeah,
person's grind. Grind outweighs all else. Everything else, it out. So how hard you grind, how passionate you are with your platform and things like that, the people will follow no matter what.
yeah. And like I told the people in the chat rooms when I was gonna do this, I said, I don't care if you don't stay. You can go watch the craziness. Just come in to the chat, say what's up,
Right.
Mace. I'll give you a shout out and go your merry way. At least you showed up, and a lot of guys
Right.
do that every night.
Right.
They come in and say, "What's up, Mace?" I say, "How you doing, buddy?" I give them a shout out, and they go because I
Right.
know they prefer something else more than me. That doesn't bother me. You like what you like.
Yeah, because we all like to see a train wreck every now and again. It's like, "Hey, mate, I'm watching somebody lose it over here. I'll be back." Ain't nobody's Jesus Christ over here. Ain't nobody over here talking about some I'm never. The thing is are you sticking your big toe in? You see what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Are you getting into the deep? Are you trying to involve yourself? That's something different. But it's all about what energy you put out, what you put in and what you put out, and people will
I
follow
agree.
you because you're consistent, Mace.
I appreciate you. I really
Yeah,
do. And
likewise.
I'm gonna let this beautiful lady enjoy her day. She got a big show tonight. Go over there and have a good time with her. How long
Yeah.
do you stay up when you're doing that show?
Sometimes it goes as far as 4 to 5 hours sometimes. We have a
Okay.
ball. Right now I'm getting myself together to go hang out with my girls to have a early just a little brunch and have a good time, and then I'll set up for tonight. And I think I'm gonna go on around 10 PM.
There you
Yeah,
go. 10 to about 3 in the morning. So,
probably. Yep. The way I talk, listen, don't judge me, y'all. We have a good time, and TC be cutting up. TC cuts up. TC holds down the platform though. She comes in, okay. The truckers say one thing, TC start cursing folk out, but she love them, and she say like, "Now cut the shit."
see, there you go.
So we have a good time.
She has a great time.
Yeah, yeah,
Baby
we
girl,
have a
Mr.
good time.
Miami wants your link because he'll probably go over there tonight drunk.
Oh wow.
So go ahead,
Yes, I
drop
got a
it.
good topic. I got a good topic. And last time I picked the topic of me and Mr. Sinister the Trucker, we picked the topic. It was about sex dolls and how there what's happening in the industry, like on a deeper level. Sex dolls men are divorcing women. Can you believe it? And the thing about China, remember back in the day they did that one child law?
Yeah.
The problem with that was women was giving birth to boys.
Let me say this about the sex doll. No
Mhm.
joke. There was a guy about um 2 years ago um that divorced his wife and married a sex doll. No joke.
Yeah, I think I saw this one.
It's crazy. You saw that
Yeah,
one?
I did a whole show on it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I did a show on it because, with the China situation, so those women of that time, they gave birth to a lot of boys. So what happened? Those boys grew up. Their mothers are now too old to have more children, and now the boys don't. You know what I mean? The boys literally don't have any women, so they're sexually frustrated. Then they were raping women. It was really deep. It was really deep. It was really deep. So, and now sex dolls are being prescribed to people so that they can curb, all the craziness. So I did that that topic, and TC said I could never pick the topic again.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh no, Mr. Miami's asking you to drop your other link to your other channel, Mace.
It's the same channel, dude. I'm just gonna go to do that show. Mr. Miami. Unless you want to stay, stay. I don't care. Stay,
Yeah,
buddy.
okay, so I'm gonna drop down and I'm gonna watch while I get myself together. But I want to say again, Mace, I appreciate you so much from the bottom of my heart. I really do. You are so dope, and I mean that. Don't change. You are just a ball of love. I really mean that. You are so dope.
I
I
appreciate
love
that.
your platform. You have always been nice to me. Shout out to I believe it was Sir O that sent me here because he would share links. Sometimes he shares links, and sometimes the platforms are a little too intense for me, and I don't drop down at all. There's a lot of women in the space that I don't drop down. I'm like, yikes, like this is too much for me. You
Too
know
much.
how
It's
they
too
say, get out of
toxic.
there.
It's too toxic.
Yeah, so I don't, but for the most part, Sir O and Third War hasn't steered me wrong. So I where they go, if they say, hey, check this out, I drop in the clouds and I look. And if I want to drop down, I say, hey, if I feel like the waters are muddy in there, I just how they say, get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
Yeah, shout out to Kane. He's so funny.
Yeah,
Yeah, when he
Kane's my
says
boy
that,
too. Shout out to Kane. That's another Brooklyn boy. I call him Brooklyn's
yeah,
finest.
he said, get to the
Here's my
chopper.
question to you, real quick.
Hmm.
I can tell this young man is really into you. So my question to you is: do you send him anything for free?
Who Brook? No, that's like my brother. That's my brother. Brooklyn is dope. Brooklyn is dope. Listen, you think you got a testimony? He has a testimony.
There you
I
go.
hope he starts his channel again because he's so dope in real life. His heart is of gold. This is a true king here.
There you
Yeah,
go,
I love
Brooklyn.
him down. I love him down. That's my
There,
Brooklyn.
there you go. Mr.
Yeah.
Miami be back in 3 hours. Yeah, go shopping, bro. I'm going to start this other channel up. And you're right,
Okay.
haters are
Well,
gonna
again,
hate.
thank you.
Brooklyn's in the house.
Yes.
Family. Yeah. We
All
love
right.
I love you people too. I really mean that. I'm gonna end it right now. All you
Okay.
brothers and sisters in here, when you hear me go off, don't worry about it. Okay? That's just me frustration. Other than that, I always love being black. And Nadia, this is for you, baby. Thank you so much for being here. That's for the beautiful Nadia. I usually do this on my platform. So this is what I do all the time. I say thank you to everybody. Brooklyn, New York boy, thank you. Um, the tremendous, and I mean it sincerely, the beautiful and tremendous Nadia A. Thank you so much again, baby. TCHBCU Queen, thank you so much, girl. Let me see who else. Let me see who else. As I do this, give everybody their plug. Yeah, everybody. Hey, we all love you. People still in the clouds applauding you. The beautiful Nicer, of course, love her. Blue Devil, you know I appreciate you. Um, see who else is in here. We have a big audience in here. Ricardo Rodney, of course, my nephew. Appreciate you, champ. And she's yeah, the beautiful TC is thanking her home girl, the beautiful Nadia A. See who else is in here today. Had a big audience. Lara, of course, my boy. Daydreaming, Neptune Sync, Synergies was in here. Thank you, sir. The beautiful Miss V. Thank you, honey. Love you. Uh, Macosphere. Ism. Thank you, my brother. Third Ward Colombian, Sir O. Thank you, fellas, for directing this beautiful woman to come into this room and this platform. See who else? Boy, I tell you, Mahogany, of course. Uh, been with me, she's a D1. See who else? Well, I tell you, this was a good audience in the chat room. That's the power of women. She appreciate you. The beautiful Miss Bunny was here this morning. Mother Twerks. Good God, this is a big list. The beautiful Mixology Plus was in here. All you ladies came in here and support this beautiful lady. Miss Cajun was in here. Love you, girl. Alonzo was in here. My boy One Z's in the building. Boy, I haven't had this much guests since I did a 12-hour Manosphere show back in December. And boy, wow. My boy Fireman was in here today. Only the Ghost was in here today. Shape World was here today. So a lot of people was in here today to support that beautiful lady. Uncle D Darrell was in here today. Thank you for coming. Check this beautiful lady out. And beginning Monday, Monday I'll be up here for the Patriots showdown against the Bills. I know people don't care about that in here unless you like football. Got some big game this week on Monday Night Football. I'll be here 6 o'clock Eastern. I just want to thank everybody in the clouds. Everybody was here. I'm gonna start a new one up. BAG was in here today to support his girl. Wacky World was in here. Good to see Wacky. It's been a hot minute. And of course, Ilongo Savage was here. Good to see my brother. It's good to see him. Good to see a lot of you beautiful brothers and sisters. And of course, the woman who's gonna join me next, I gotta reach out to her. The beautiful Toya was here first, and I talked to her for a quick minute until Miss Nadia came up. That's right. Support Black businesses, everybody. Something I said when I came out of the hospital, and I meant it when all the brothers and sisters came up here to support me that Friday night, and I'm going to say this for all you to hear this. My parents were both African American. They brought me into this world. I wouldn't want to be anybody else. I would never sell us out as a people. And even though we have a lot of F-ups in our culture, I'm proud to be who I am. I'm glad to have melanin skin, and I've been through a lot of hell. But the one thing I will say is that I love being who I am, and I love being black, and black is beautiful always. Thank you for being here. I love everybody. I'm gonna start up the next stream in a quick second. Uh, thank you everybody for being here, and I appreciate all of you. Everybody have a good day, and I'm gonna start plugging this woman on Monday and plugging her products so you can go get some Christmas gifts for your family members that you love so much, because this beautiful lady has done a phenomenal job. Everybody, standing ovation to the beautiful S.Y.N.A. Sincerely yours, Nadia A. The beautiful Nadia A. All right, give me 2 minutes, and I'll start off the show with Toya. I'm gonna reach out to Toya, tell her to come up here, and we're gonna get the new show started. So, everybody was in here. I love you, and I appreciate you. And she promises she'll come back again. And next time we'll go through, hopefully, a new catalog that she's gonna make, and we'll go through it with some of her products. Go buy her products now. I'm gonna go get me some for my birthday and keep myself smelling good and staying clean. I love you all. Have a great day, everybody. You want to join us for Toya's show? That'll be up in about a minute or two. I'm gonna go over there right now. Everybody, enjoy your day. Enjoy your weekend, everybody. I love you. Thank you so much, just for all of you. Happy Hanukkah. I'm gonna leave that go. Thank you, Toya. Toya, I'm going to the next room, so join me there, okay? Has you and as the bold, all right? Go over there. It's already set up. I'm going there right. Matter of fact, I'm there right now. So go to the other room. There you go. Merry Christmas. Oh man. There you go. Merry Christmas. She's right about that. I'm ready to roll, ready to rock in the other room. I'm there. Everybody you want to join us there, join us. And I'm sorry I'm late, but when you have someone like the beautiful Nadia A, she comes first. So I'm starting up the new stream over there now, Breakfast with Toya. And Toya should be popping in here in a minute. Everybody in the other room, again, you want to join us there, go to the other room. I'm up. I'm already in there right now. The rest of you, I love you. Thank you so much. And it's nice to meet a lot of Nadia's people, beautiful ladies, TC, um, everybody. I appreciate all of you. And enjoy your weekend, like I said before. And don't be a stranger. Just come by and say hello and keep on going about your business. That's how I do things. Have a great day, everybody in here. Love you. It's for all you people in the clouds. You want to see Toya? Go to the other room. I'm already up in there. Have a good day, everybody. I love you. Appreciate you.